Mark would not be happy with that.
Oh no.
What are we gonna do? Mark Zuckerberg isn't happy.
That's real bad. That's so sad.
Should tell him to start betting the under. I know you got the money. Just hammer the under so it keeps going lower. It's down to 24.5.
Oh, is it? I was going to ask if it had dropped anymore.
Dropped. And now the question is, will the temperature be higher or the scoring be higher today?
Temperature. 100%.
All right, we're live, boys.
We're live. Well,
all right.
Welcome back to our first live stream of Nebraskabilities. I know we did this for the spring game.
First regular season.
Yeah, first regular season live stream. Here for Iowa Hate Game Day today, as your Cornhuskers set to kick off, I think probably in about 20 or so minutes, given TV time and everything. But with that, we just thought we'd just kind of quickly recap last week's game. Obviously we're more focused on Iowa today, but just kind of what happened and what we want to see for today. Obviously, given that temperature, it's your classic cold weather sickos game of what we're having in stock today for Nebraska. But, last week we saw the first official start of the season for Chubba Purdy. And, it was first quarter was great. Very, very unexpected of what we thought we'd see coming out of the gate with a quarterback that has never played meaningful minutes this season. Chubba, scampered for that 55-yard run, got the touchdown. Then had another long pass to Jaden Doss, I think, was the touchdown receptor on that one. Nebraska shoots out to a 14-0 lead. And then Nebraska kind of stalls out with Wisconsin, eventually get back into the game. Nebraska, again, critical issues of coaching situational awareness at the end of the game that we can also certainly discuss here before we kick off of, were they trying to overcorrect for what happened last week? Were they just trying to play for the win, the tie, so on and so forth? But Nebraska eventually settles for a field goal, goes to overtime, loses in overtime 24-17 at Madison. And again, it's just one of those that I think situational awareness, knowing that, after the first quarter, your offense wasn't really moving the ball. And then that drive, the very last drive of the game to kick the field goal, that Nebraska was really moving the ball really well. They had a minute and a half in Wisconsin territory with 3 timeouts, and a lot of criticism this past week from Rule of, okay, why is he not using these timeouts? Why are we not trying to, if you call a play and it breaks a play, then I think Chubba ran for a 10-yard play that got him down to like the 7 or 8 yard line. But by that time there was 20-ish seconds left. And you're thinking like, well, that could have happened at a minute left. I mean, you can still certainly try for the end zone at that point, but nonetheless, again, a defensive game that we thought Nebraska needed to come out and give themselves a chance, especially, the second, third quarters when we weren't moving the ball as much. You kind of needed Nebraska to bow up and get a stop or get some turnovers, and unfortunately did. They didn't necessarily break the entire game, but you could just tell that they were getting a little worn down just from being out there so often after Nebraska goes 3 and out or something like that. But anyways, that was the gist of the game. My quick thoughts of just kind of summing up the game is I think Chubba looked really good. Obviously we're going to see what happens today and the future of the Nebraska quarterback room. I think if he has another solid game today, there's certainly discussion that, he's fighting for a job come spring ball time, and assuming he decides to stay as well at the same time. And, we've said all year that Nebraska needs to go out and find a portal quarterback in the offseason, and they still do. But, if Chubba does well today, wins us the game, I mean, there's a real good shot that he has a chance for that starting job come spring ball time and next year for sure. But, I thought he looked good. Nebraska, again, I want more Emmett Johnson. I think he's a really good running back. I mean, Nebraska ran the ball really well again. And, I think with Chubba, you can open up the passing game a little bit, but, Nebraska just needs to do what Nebraska does well, and that's run the ball. And I think that's what they're going to need to do today as well. And then defense-wise, need them to be better. Special teams absolutely is going to be crucial today. You can't have what happened last week with, Bushini bad punt, missed field goal from Alvano. I mean, you can't have any of that today. And I think Nebraska needs to start taking the punt return back, because we know with this Iowa punter that he's really good at pinning it down within 10 yards. So if you have a chance to have some room to run and give your offense any sort of field momentum and advantage, don't let Iowa pin you 10 yards within your own territory and do that. So I think, defense and special teams are going to be the key factors today of keeping this Nebraska offense alive and hopefully scoring some points. But with that, pass it to you two there for quick Wisconsin thoughts and then what we want to see today.
Go ahead, Nate. I'll give it to you.
Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, Madison Camp Randall continues to be a house of horror for the Huskers. They technically didn't win the turnover battle with the interception at the very end of the game, but I thought offense, for the most part, played a pretty clean game. I would like to see the defense force a turnover at some point there, but they were having an overall rough game, and so I don't know that was necessarily going to be on the docket for him. But yeah, it was just kind of a rough one for the Huskers again. They started off really well. Like as you said, we were up 14-0 at one point, and things were clicking. And I had the thought of like, man, we're gonna do this. We're going bowling. We're gonna beat Wisconsin for the first time in way too long, and it just wasn't meant to be. So here we are going into Iowa. I think I agree. Chuba has earned that starting spot, especially today, and I think. Barring a catastrophe today, I think he at least deserves a look moving forward into the season ahead. So that'll be interesting to see. I imagine we'll probably be hitting the transfer portal hard for a quarterback, but Chuba at least looks like a competent quarterback out there, which is something that we have sorely needed all season. So it is a shame that he was injured for most of the season. We couldn't have seen him a little earlier, but is what it is, I suppose. So, but otherwise, yeah, my keys for the game today are just show up. Those defense just kind of kept folding and didn't. It was kind of one of those games where they came out flat and love them to death, but they can't have that. This offense, yeah, they were humming for a little bit, but then they stalled pretty hard after those first couple drives and reverted back to the offense we all know and love. And so the defense needed to be that crutch that they could lean on, and they were not. And ultimately, things got just enough out of hand that we lost it overtime by a touchdown. So hopefully going forward, yeah, we'll see. It'll be an interesting game here. Over under, I believe, what is 24.5 for Iowa Nebraska today. So we're looking forward to it. But I'll go ahead and pass it over to Zach.
I think for me, you guys pretty much touched on everything that really felt important in the sense of what we need to discuss. But for me, I think my overall takeaway from the Wisconsin game is that this might be the first game where I was able to say, oh, I think coaching is what failed us, because our offense, as bad as they looked for 80% of the game, they did get us 14 points pretty much right off the bat. Chuba, outside of the last interception, didn't have a turnover, which is something that we have not been able to say at all with any of our other quarterbacks. So always a good stat line when you can say, hey, we had 0 turnovers out. And, and the last one I think was just,
they don't really count it. That was the last desperation play. It was fourth down.
Exactly. I mean, like it happened. Yes, it's on the stat sheet, but like the way it was going to happen, like that's how it was probably going to end.
It was either completed passing, completion, or interception. I mean, if you don't get it, the game's over. So you had to do anything to try to keep yourself alive.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't place the blame really on that last one on anybody. That's how that was going to work out. I think the way it worked, or the way that was set up. So, but yeah, I just some questionable coaching decisions overall. We've harped on Satterfield a lot, but even the defense didn't look like it made many adjustments at halftime. started off kind of strong. I thought, the defense, maybe not strong, but they started off okay. Like, we saw kind of not a normal defense, but Wisconsin was a tougher team. So tough to really gauge how our defense was going to do until we saw it, which, then just seemed like it just seemed like the whole team started really good, didn't quite get going the rest of the way, and then came up short at the end. And I think the only other takeaway I really have, two other takeaways is, Chuba absolutely deserves the start today, and I know he's got it already, but like he 100% earned that. That was absolutely he's granted it's small sample size, but he definitely looked the best at quarterback throughout the year, coming to the end of the year. So that was kind of crazy to think. And I think I agree with you, Nate, that going into next year, I still say we get a transfer portal QB. I think we need that just for the competition's sake. And maybe like Chuba's still pretty raw. So I think we give him that chance to take more snaps with the one. And I assume he's still, I think they said something along the lines he had to get surgery, or he was going to get surgery, and he hasn't done it yet.
Yeah.
Which would have put him out for the year. So, give him an off season, let him heal. Because he's still a sophomore, or is he older?
Oh,
he's on the younger
sophomore.
I was gonna say he's on the younger side. So anyway, I think he deserves to.
Yeah, he's listed as a sophomore.
I think for everything that Jeff Sims and Harburg have done for us this year, I think either they move positions, or I'm not going to say that they need to transfer out. That's not the way that we should go about it. But, I mean, I think Chuba proved that he can be a good quarterback, but he's still very raw. Still scares me every time he takes off running. There was a couple times where he absolutely did tuck the ball, and I was like, okay, he learned, and then he didn't later on, and I'm like, yo, no, tuck the ball in. So,
right.
So, and then I think we kind of all discussed this after the game too, is, even with a loss like that, as disappointing as these last ones have been, we are not further ahead necessarily, but I think this season has already been more of a success than we were even really anticipating. I know we were being very optimistic when we made our predictions early, outside of me with the 5-7, because I had to, if you will. But I mean, still 5-7, first year with just what we've seen in the past couple of years with how Nebraska's been, and just with what Rule had to work with. I still say it's a net positive. It is just going to be disappointing if we can't pull out a win today, but overall, I'm not going to call it an absolute loss for the season or anything like that. I think we've shown a lot of tremendous improvement. It just doesn't show in the wins and losses, but that happens. What really bites though is that we've got teams like Northwestern and whatnot that we thought we didn't think they were going to be, and we didn't think they were going to necessarily be good, and they're going bowling already. So it's just like, darn, like it's just we thought maybe we would have a chance, and we just kind of biffed it unless we win today. So yeah, that's it. I think now we're just kind of waiting for the Iowa-Nebraska game. So
we could do some predictions.
We do have some predictions to get through, and I think just that obviously what we didn't get to cover that happened earlier this week was Nick Henrich tore his ACL during the overtime period of last week's game. So again, another situation where, like, if Nebraska doesn't go to overtime, maybe Henrich avoids tearing his ACL. But regardless, he's out for the year and obviously out for today. Then Elijah Judy, who hasn't played super meaningful minutes. I mean, he's been in and out this season, but he's also out today. And then Anthony Grant is questionable today. So we'll see if we see him backing up Emmett at all today, or if Fleeks comes in right behind him for the second totes today. we'll see with that. But predictions, like Nate said earlier, over under has now dropped to a nice 24.5. I think the lowest in FBS college football history. So what an honor. What an honor it is to be a part of history in that sense. Yeah, Nebraska's favorite 2.5. Still don't know how that's happening. Don't know what Vegas knows that we don't know. But yeah, it's going to be like we had talked about. It's going to be a defensive game. It's going to be special teams, which favors Iowa, of course. And so I think Nebraska has to be super solid on both those sides of the ball today, because both these offenses, I think stat-wise, are probably neck and neck in terms of where they are in FBS. Probably, I think they're like the 110th range, 120th range. So both these offenses are equally where they are in terms of scoring points, passing the ball. Nebraska just has a slightly better run offense than Iowa does. But yeah, it's going to be cold, windy. We had talked about the winds coming out of the North Stadium today. So probably not going to be seeing a lot of kicks out of North Stadium. In terms of, unless you're probably like within 20 yards. But yeah, with that, much as I want to be right and pick Iowa, but I'm not going to do that. We're going one last Nebraska. Well, hopefully not one last, I should say. One last regular season Nebraska prediction. We'll go Nebraska 13, Iowa 10.
All right.
Low scoring game. Under barely hits. Barely hits, but it hits.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, what we're all anticipating at least is a nice Big Ten West showdown, low scoring, cold weather, a little breezy out there. I think you mentioned, Andy, the wind's kind of whipping around Memorial Stadium right now. So could be quite the game ahead. I am going to continue to hammer the under. I know usually we're talking about hammering the over, but I am hoping for the worst in this game. And I am going to say Nebraska wins 9-8.
Okay.
That was going to be like right around mine. I
love it.
Let's see. So I had a bold prediction when we were texting earlier. I don't think this is actually going to happen because I know how these two offenses operate, just based on watching the rest of the season, obviously. But my bold prediction, even though I said no more hot takes for the rest of the year, this one I feel confident is going to be weird, and I'm going to laugh if this works. I don't think it will, but I would love to see it happen. Is that somehow both offenses, like, it's going to flop. So like the defense has been our both teams' bell cow for the whole year. And so somehow the offenses are going to click today and we're going to have like a 20-24 game. I don't think it's going to happen, but would that not just be the funniest thing ever? That would just be funny. No, my actual prediction though, obviously for the good corn guys, the Huskers, I'm going to say 12-9.
Okay.
Field goal game, kicking game.
Oh man, this is it. Last regular season game, and I'm still gonna preference regular season because we want one more. We want one more game to do this.
That's right.
Still just insane that this is college football season's already on its last legs. It always goes by so fast.
They grow up so fast. Oh man, I don't like it. But and then for people that are joining in, or if you're waiting until the game starts, you're welcome to chat with us via the comments on. We're doing this on Facebook, obviously, as people are coming in. So if you have a thought, have a question, have anything at all, hopefully you've also got the game on, so you're not just focused on our three faces. That's not as exciting as the game. Well, I shouldn't say that. Hopefully it's exciting, but yeah, you're welcome to chat along with us. What I didn't do, trivia. So this week's trivia, it's been a heck of a busy week for the Nebraskabilities boys. So we really didn't really get ourselves ahead of the game. So this week's trivia, and you can just comment it in there for those that are here. Who has the better corn? And the bonus question is, no, for real, who has the better corn? There's only one correct answer there, and but then to follow that up, last week we had 2 more responses on trivia. Once again, Chris won it with all correct answers, and caught us this time that we got the correct that he wrote the answers correct, so that way he's covering both sides, which I appreciate. And then somebody by the name of Oh Hi Mark put in the same. Put in a response, but no idea who it is. Their response is for the first question being who or when's the last time the Huskers beat Wisconsin at Madison. The response they put was have they? And
It's a fair response.
Yeah, I think their response for the year, I don't have it pulled up, was something like 19 or it was Bob Devaney or Tom Osborne probably, which was who was the coach. So yeah. I mean, obviously we're at the end of the year, and I'll probably repeat that throughout the rest of the episode, just for as people join us. So there's our first. Haley gets the points this week. So
congratulations! Yeah. This week was actually worth all of the points.
Oh no!
And Chris won't be able to hear that he lost because he's at the game.
That's what you get for not tuning into the Nebraskabilities live stream.
Missing out on the real highlight of the day. Looking at our pretty faces.
We are the show.
That's right.
You think Matt Rule has us pulled up on the sideline? Like, hey,
I hope so. Hope someone gave him a Microsoft tablet. Like, you guys, you gotta watch these guys.
It's electric.
You call him plays coach? Yep, that's what we're doing. Definitely don't zoom in.
We're gonna get a mysterious phone call. It's like, what do you guys think I should do?
Yes.
If that happens,
in the game, Matt.
If that happens, I'm gonna have so many questions.
What do you mean? Regular occurrences for the Nebraskabilities boys.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I have the game starting on my screen. We might see.
Yeah,
so I'm at a commercial.
They're running out of the tunnel now.
All right, Nate and I are on the same page. Get with the internet times, Andy. Jeez.
I will inform you when it pulls up where it tells me I'm at.
Yeah, so...
All right, so it's probably... I don't know, what am I? 20 seconds behind? Having a seizure looking at that right now.
All I
a lot of lights.
Once we start seeing the you got Kirk? I'm looking at Daddy Rule. Sorry,
I was, and then
okay, yeah. So you're a little bit ahead. You're a little bit ahead of me, even.
Ooh,
this is going to be the most exciting. We're literally just doing it live, just like we're gonna figure it out.
I got that sweet Cali bump.
But I figure once we see the kickoff, we can kind of pause it and wait for Andy to show up.
Yeah, like it's probably better that I'm behind. Because I haven't even seen Rule or Kirk yet. Now I see Rule.
Yeah, you are pretty behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't go forward or backwards, so. But I'd rather be behind, if anything. It's much easier. You guys have the ability to pause. I do not.
No, I don't want that camera angle.
That's fair.
Yeah, once they line up for the kickoff, you guys can probably pause, and then I'll let you know. Whoa, we changed.
It's our faces. Oh, my camera's right there, but it's like off to my left, so I can't like. There we go. Get close and intimate with the Nebraskabilities, boys.
All right, we're about to kick off, boys.
You're about to kick off.
Once I see, I'm gonna pause it like as he kicks it. So that's my thought, Nate.
Turn it that way.
Okay, he's going back. Here comes Alvano. Man, those guys with their shoes off gotta be freezing.
Okay. Do you want me to let you know like when he's running forward to kick it, or
Yes.
As I got it as he kicked it. So
as he kicked it? Okay.
Yep.
I
mean, we're gonna be as long as we're within like a second. I think. We'll be okay.
Yeah.
Dude, as he kicks it.
Okay. Yeah. This is he's just now walking back.
It's Runza. It's not Iowa. It's Runza.
Oh.
That is the correct. All right, Andy, give us the.
We're almost there. All right. He's running up, and he kicked it.
Cool.
All right.
And I got him catching
probably
now.
We're probably all just within a couple seconds of each other, so it's fine with me. It's better than that was probably 30-second delay. that would have been rough for me to sit there. Well, we won the toss, so that's good.
I didn't hear. I don't have my volume up or anything, so.
Well, I'm assuming we won the toss, assuming we kicked it, or Iowa took the wind, and then we decided what to do.
Gotcha.
So either way, we get the ball the second half.
All right.
But now Iowa will have the win for the second and fourth quarter.
Because that's done so well for us in the past.
Get him. Nice stop.
Nice. Defense got a defense.
Yeah, they're gonna. Well, I mean, it's kind of like Maryland. It's like they probably won't throw as much in the first and third quarters. Not that Iowa does, anyways. But I wouldn't expect any long bombs in the first and third quarters from either team, unless it's a broken play and you hope that your ball doesn't hang up in the air that long.
We could. This is way ahead, but like obviously for halftime, we've got some time to kill there. We could probably put the link out there and let people join us.
Ooh.
I like those two plays.
Yeah. I like that we're playing on CBS. This is nice.
I
just
wish
we had Tony Romo and Jim Nance.
Right. I am silencing my phone because I 100% know now that we're waiting that ESPN will probably spoil us first, and I don't want that to happen. We want genuine live reactions for everybody.
We've got a long game ahead of us. You had time to do that.
Dropped it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Should have caught it, but that's all right.
That intimidation defense.
I hope they show the replay. I want to see if anybody was around him. Like if he would have caught it, if he would have had the first or not.
Well, there were technically some people there, but I don't know if
I didn't see who got the tackle or anything, but they were behind him.
Well,
Enough
this is the best.
Stopped him.
This is the best punter in probably the nation. So let's see what he's like kicking into the wind.
Oh, he almost blocked that.
That was close.
Okay.
Hey, I'll take that.
All right, and here comes.
That's still pretty good from that far back into the wind.
That's fine. We're not within the 10, so I'll take it.
Yeah, you're right.
Incoming Hubba Bubba.
He didn't fair catch at the 5. All dubs here.
So, you know how his hair just like stands straight
that's
up?
40. That was 41 yards into the wind, which is like what Buschini averages without the wind. So I think that's pretty good for him.
You know how Chubba's hair just like stands straight up?
Yeah.
You think it does that under his helmet too?
Do you think put extra padding to allow for that?
Yeah.
All right, Malachi. Okay.
I'll take it. Oh no.
I think he's down.
Was he down? They called him down.
Oh, good.
He better be.
Oh, don't let this. He was down.
Down.
Yeah, butt was down.
That was real close, though.
That is close.
Butt was down. We're fine.
Bold move going with a pass on first down again, too.
Well, I mean, I get it. Like, obviously, these defenses are pretty identical and good at stopping the run.
Mhm.
Look at that! Look at that student section show up. Not.
I can probably turn the.
Let me get my
background music
binoculars
off.
quick.
It's so hard with this Thanksgiving game for the student section to really. I
Mhm.
mean, Nebraska would have to be playing for the Big Ten West or like
Yeah.
like have a really good season for that to be full.
Playing for
on
bowl
Thanksgiving.
eligibility or something.
I mean, that still is a pretty big deal. Good job, Emmett.
That's what we like to call a first down.
Let me know if you guys. I'm gonna turn my TV up a
Well,
little bit.
they want a flag, but I don't know for what. At least the student section does, but who knows what that means.
Wait, Nebraska fans want a flag?
Well, the student section was doing this, like the throw the flag symbol, but I couldn't tell anything.
Huh?
I don't know.
Ooh, that worked out way better
Wasn't a
than it had
negative play.
any business to. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. That had no business even being forward.
Looked like Jerry Judy ready to throw that pump fake pass when he caught his ball.
That was
Hey
hilarious.
man.
That was so cool.
I thought we weren't going to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about it. That's just what that reminded me of.
We're not going to talk
Sounds a
about it.
lot
We're just
like
going
we're
to
talking
mention
about it right now.
Someone's a hater.
Who's that?
Someone's-
Fleeks in the backfield?
Someone's just sad.
Oh, it's Billy Kemp out of the backfield. Okay.
Go.
Okay.
I don't hate it. Dink and
Billy,
dunk
yeah,
plays.
Billy Kemp out of the backfield.
Dink and dunk plays. I like it.
Yeah, nice play getting us past midfield there. Should be what?
Obviously, it's still
4 here?
early, and Purdy has to play a full game yet. But so far, he's looked
This is
solid
what
enough for what he
Satterfield
needs
needs to do. Satterfield needs to be conservative game management.
Ah,
Damn.
I didn't like that at all. Be like my old high school football coach. Punt.
Well, at least they got a couple first downs.
all right, let's see if Bushini came to play today.
Well, he's got the win, so he doesn't need to actually boot it that far. Yeah, I see where the guys be setting up within the 5.
It'd be pretty cool if we could get it down there and then stop him there.
Yeah, it'd be real nice.
It's one of
to
those-
flip the field on
I
him.
think if it was 4th and 1, we'd go for it.
Yeah.
That was a bit high.
Oh wow, that.
That
10
worked
yards.
out.
10-yard line?
Yeah.
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 He came up really far, and I was like, "Oh crap! What a crappy
Mhm.
kick!" And then he moved back. I was like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that worked out."
Well,
Oh,
All right, so
couple-
obviously we've got Haley here. There's somebody else that's watching, but they're not saying much.
who knows? First couple drives, yeah. About what we expected, I think.
Yep.
Offense moved the ball a little better than I was anticipating to start with.
Yeah.
Usually we
Yeah,
start
that's
really
fair.
slow.
That's fair.
I mean, they didn't get very far, but better than 3 and out. So
Got past
Probably-
midfield and-
If I had to watch that 3rd down play again, I'm gonna guess that was probably the go-to target the entire way because Treble didn't really look anywhere else.
Yeah.
So we had to look at it again. Maybe somebody else is open, or they should have ran it. Should have done the old Sean Payton delay handoff. God, he loves those.
well, no Dodge. I do not want to buy your Ram.
The Sickos committee tweeted out is which Nebraska-Iowa game will have more points scored? The football game today or the baseball game back on April 21st when it was 11-6?
Easily the baseball game.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw it out there. I think it's the baseball game.
Wow.
Oh, I need to edit this. Hold on. Man, if only they made technology to make this easier, huh?
Man, get these Colorado kids off my screen.
You guys remember at like the beginning of the year when people were like, "Hey, they might go to the playoff."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a phrase. It's aged like milk. That aged worse than that. And don't get me wrong. I understand that as Nebraska fans, we have we are also very much like, oh, like we're very optimistic this year again somehow, but
Mhm.
That's just
not that optimistic. Not that optimistic.
Real shame that they are not making a bowl game. Real shame.
Interesting. He's only 8-6 against us.
That's weird.
It feels like more is what
Yeah.
I would, before any Iowa fans come at me. Feels like it would be more.
Oh,
Thea,
my dog.
chill.
Nice.
Nice play.
Is that Luke? Yeah, good job, Luke.
Yeah, no, there's Nate. There's no post processing to get your dog barks out of there now. So
Well,
gonna have to fire your dog.
she'll be the star of the show.
Oh, hey, hold on. I could let one of my cats in here and just let it, make a mess. To where all I'm doing the whole time is just like either one of them. They'd all make a mess.
All right, I like that first play. It looked like Nebraska running that screen, so I feel that.
Yep. If they could keep doing that, that'd be real cool.
Didn't like that.
No.
Don't like that.
I know his last name's Brown. I don't know what his first name is, but I think that is their leading receiver now that Cooper DeJean is done for the year. I think that's the guy we have to keep an eye on.
Is it Jalen Brown? Is that his name?
Yeah, probably. Which I think they said over the past 3 games, he's got like a couple touchdowns and 120 yards. Yeah, or 1 touchdown, 121 yards. Which has all been the past couple of games.
Oh, that could have been a good
Yeah.
break up there, but that's
So I think that's who Nebraska has to keep an eye on today. When Iowa does pass the ball, I should say. Same. Weird, I didn't hear it.
Hear what?
Doesn't count if you don't say it. No, don't like that. But we stopped him, so
3rd and 3. I could still stop him.
we need to stop.
Yeah, those are about our offensive numbers as
I was
well.
gonna say, at least we're not there though.
Sounds pretty much on board to probably where we're at.
Man, look at these scrubs.
My guess is Nebraska's maybe a couple places higher by like 2. Pretty much the same.
Brian coaching for his life today, even though he's not coming back next year.
Yep.
But he's gonna try to get him.
Oh,
No.
Of course he cashes that. Gosh.
Dang.
You know what? I'm not. I mean, I'm upset that they got it, but I'm not upset with the fact he almost got this.
Well, Luke did what he did. He tried for the ball first.
Yep.
Got pressure on him.
Dang.
That was just an unfortunately decent pass.
God, if he didn't see that tight end immediately, that would have been a nice sack.
Yep. Oh, don't give him forward progress.
But they will. But they will. Okay. Good job, Tommy.
He just said the bad word.
What bad word? Even if that was a little bit of catchable, I think Tommy could have hit it out. His hands were there to hit it out.
Yeah.
All right, come on, defense. Let's go.
Big stop here. Big stop.
It's weird. It feels like they've had the ball forever so far, and they
Yeah.
haven't made it terribly far. I mean, they've done fine, but get him. No, get him. No.
No.
He got it.
Yep. I think that's what they're gonna do. I think that's what I think that is what Tony White has to adjust. Is I don't think you're gonna see these long ball throws. I mean, you're gonna see these underneath tight end routes today, which is what Iowa does.
Well, and it's cold enough where you don't want to have it where that weather affects your catching and whatnot. So you're going to keep it short, so that way you're not trying to throw up.
I knew it.
No.
I knew
was
it.
weird.
Still didn't get a whole lot.
And still didn't get a whole
That's
lot.
good.
I knew the minute we went for the running back, I'm like, there's no way this is going to the running back.
I thought he was going to turn that upfield real quick.
Yeah, we were there for the running back. But I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
We
We fought off it because we knew, but
That was such a wild.
Tommy Hill sealed the edge there.
That was such a wild handoff in the backfield by I don't know what the quarterback's name is.
Deacon Hill.
Deacon Hill.
Deacon Hill.
He's like
Sounds like a
280
detective type name.
pounds.
Oh,
no!
Balls out.
No.
Oh,
Damn, nice hit, Buford. Nice
you know
hit,
what?
though.
I like that. I like that.
Nice hit, Buford.
Oh God!
Right back to him.
We never get bounces that go our way.
Or no, who was that?
Rigged.
Who was that?
Line him.
Oh God, sorry. I just saw Buford there immediately. I was like, oh, nice hit. So
If he
sorry.
wouldn't,
I
have
bespoke.
been able to get his hands on it that quick, we would have gotten.
Come
that
on.
right there.
Mm-hmm.
Another 3rd and 6. Let's go, boys.
All right, watch the dink and dunk.
All right, drop an 8.
Ooh.
Get him! Oh,
Yes.
nice.
There we go.
No flags. Dropped 8 and still got to him
Good. I was gonna say we got some decent pressure.
for rushing 3.
Defense
Yeah.
looks like they took so far. This is still early, but looks like they took last game a little.
Oh, Tommy Hill fell.
little
No, that Hartzog fell. Hartzog
Yeah.
fell too. Didn't pass it to the guy Hartzog was supposed to cover. Yeah, Deacon Hill's like what I think 280 something. So I don't think he's going to be running the
Dude
ball that
looks
much.
like it.
dang. Oh,
I saw that too,
I-
Zach. I'm waiting to see.
I'm waiting to see the flag come out.
Oh no!
Oh well, doesn't matter, I
No.
guess.
Remember when we said special teams was supposed to win us the game, and they had to not make mistakes? That was it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
Yeah,
freshman for you.
That'll do it.
Is he trying to see he was down, or did we fair catch?
Did he
Whoa.
just point to his helmet like he was calling for targeting? Oh, well,
You can make a case. That is certainly what the kids would call helmet to helmet.
That's targeting.
I don't know that the intent was necessarily there, but that is by textbook.
I would be curious because if they do, well, I mean, they can't.
I don't think they'll review it.
No, other than what we just saw.
Of course not.
Oh golly!
Oh, you gotta get
Man,
that.
that was so.
You gotta
close.
get that. Yep. Here we go, boys.
Special teams. Special teams need the one mistake they couldn't do, and they did it.
Oof,
We are gonna be fighting for our lives today.
oof. I do not like that stat.
Yeah, we're doing a thing. It's not one of those good things, but it is a thing.
Oh, that was a freshman punt returner for you. Oh, why flag though?
Oh, nice.
I'm hoping offensive PI, illegal pick play,
Maybe.
because that flag was thrown before the ball was even thrown,
Yeah.
which could be defensive holding. Illegal shift. Okay,
That works
send them
too.
back.
All right.
Send them back. They're kicking into the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Send them back.
Well, defense just got a hold here.
They've done it before.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
I stop.
Okay.
God, I am a little nervy, boys.
Mm-hmm. Gotta stop them here. Gotta at least hold them to a field goal. Kicking into the wind, you give yourself a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh, man.
Take that.
okay.
Good
Take,
stop.
I'll take 3 off a special teams blunder. Just give yourself a chance.
I'd prefer 0, but
I mean, I would too.
See,
Man,
No, I think he got it off in time.
that's annoying. If that was Nebraska,
Yep.
that ball would be rolling 400 yards backwards into the end zone. The other way, like, cool. Jaded Husker fan am I. Get him.
Ooh!
Nice.
Oh, get the
Ball's
ball.
up.
The ball is
Oh,
out.
come on. Oh, come on.
I thought they were going to call it incomplete because I thought his arm came forward, but they didn't blow the whistle.
We'll see the replay. That's a sack, though.
He is a chonky guy, man. Holy cow.
Yes.
That was forward.
Yeah, I was going to say
That's all right.
That's incomplete.
No, it's not even a sack either. Oh, it's an incomplete pass.
Dang. All right, well,
No Big Macs for
we've
the boys.
we've had a
Oh, come
we've
on.
had a
Miss it.
block
Miss it.
before.
Miss it.
Oh.
Miss it. Miss it. Miss it. Miss
We
it. Miss
could
it.
maybe do
Miss
it.
it. Miss it. Miss it. Miss it.
Oh. Delay now. I was gonna say it was a delay.
What?
Was it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were even counting down on the TV. I had my.
All I heard was the whistle from your TV, Zach, and I was like, okay.
Ooh,
See,
that's
this
pissed.
is why I have my. This is why I have my. That's why I have my TV up.
Man, 17-23 would sure look a lot cooler as 17-24.
Oh, come on. Miss it. Come on. Win. Miss it.
Oh!
We did it! We did it! No way!
Yeah!
No
Special
way!
teams with the
That was
makeup.
awesome.
They made it up.
All right.
That's what happens when Uncle Rule yells at you.
Who did it? Looked like Gifford, maybe? I couldn't tell.
Oh, that was beautiful.
I don't know.
Nice
I
job,
don't know.
defense. Way to make up that special teams blunder.
Good job, Haley. Way to call it. Nice. Nice. You know, how did none of us take the 6-9 score? Nice.
You're also right.
I thought about it. I did consider.
What did we say before the game, boys? This is a special teams game. This is defense and special teams all the way.
All right. I believe somebody might be in my house. I'll be right back.
That's a concern.
Not like that. I think there's somebody. I think there's somebody here. To like let dogs out and stuff. I just got to make sure that's what's going on.
Man, this turned to a horror stream real quick.
What would be the beauty of the last Big Ten West game of Nebraska's tenure without a muff fumble followed by a blocked field goal? Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yep. This is
Nice job.
grand finale of the Big Ten West. Wouldn't want it any other way.
The live total is now down to 19.5.
Oh my god.
Obviously, Vegas will start with the for records, they'll do the actual game time. But yeah, if you're curious of what the live over under is now down to 19.5.
That's beautiful.
Whew. All right, good job, special teams.
Keep bringing it down. So it looks like on ESPN it was 25.5 is the what it ended up being.
25.5, yeah.
Okay.
Who blocked? How loud was it there?
God. Oh, I bet the place is insane.
Yeah, it sounds. I'm just looking on Twitter. It just sounds that clip sounds pretty loud. I think Gifford is the one that blocked it.
Be a real shame if they could show.
Man, that's a like this.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Oh, Ty Robinson, I think then.
Yeah, I think so.
Man, that's like what the Bills and Broncos did, man. Missed the extra P, got a flag, retried, and made it. And this is just the opposite of what happened, which I'm fine with.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Hey, I'll take that.
Good. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Zach, I don't know if you heard me, but the live over under is now down to 19.5.
What? Of course it is.
3 punts, 1 blocked field goal. Oh, I will miss you, Big Ten West.
74 combined total yards, and the first quarter's almost over. Like, of course. Oh my goodness.
He's got
Here we
time.
go. A pass.
He's got time. Just throw it out. Thank you.
Throw it out.
There you
boy.
go.
Had time though.
Look at that good decision making.
God, I don't want to go to I don't give them the ball back with. What are they showing us? CBS,
right?
What was that?
what are you trying to show us?
Like,
and here we have a gate.
I'm 99.
With the exact score and time clock that's on the scorebook. So
I'm like 99% sure they teach you, don't show useless stuff if you're a camera operator when you go through the training. I don't know. I haven't done it personally, but
right. Rush 4.
Oh, Billy's open.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was open.
He
was open.
Yeah, check it. Yeah.
Blocked field goal and then go 3 and out. Cool.
Yeah.
Big brain Satterfield not running in on second down. I think Kemp was open over the middle.
Yeah, he was.
I didn't hate
right there.
Down
Yeah,
call.
Right at the stick.
Gotta hit him there.
Where was
Or
that
him.
guy? Who was
Or
that?
that guy.
Well, that was Bullock who he circled.
Yep.
I don't know if
All
I
right.
trust your hands, Bullock.
Just block the guys. I've seen this movie happen before 2 years ago.
What do you mean you've
All
seen
right.
it?
Okay. Nate and I were at that game too.
No,
we were.
Back to the Future.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh, careful.
Five.
Oh,
Come
God.
on.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, they're going to call that every time.
It's a free 15 yards. That's probably puts him at midfield.
I don't know. Iowa player told him to throw the flag, and he throws the flag. It's a little sus to
I
me.
mean, yeah,
He was like a foot
So
out of bounds.
close.
If that.
they're going to call that every
Yeah, I know
time.
they will.
What's our take on this?
Special teams.
No, I meant the comment that I
Oh.
highlighted.
I mean, yeah, we welcome everybody.
Special teams.
I don't know, man. I'm just kidding. Yes, you're welcome.
What kills you is a special teams mistake again. You can't have those types of mistakes against Iowa. You can't give them
Yeah.
any advantage in yards.
Especially, this is going to be one of those field position games.
Thank goodness. Had us worried there.
Whew.
Yeah. Oh, so let's start at its own 49-yard line, so barely midfield.
Yeah.
You guys have the Twisted Tea commercial right now?
I do.
I don't
I don't even
understand.
know the last time I had a Twisted Tea.
I just want to know how Vanilla Ice keeps getting stuff. Like what?
That too.
Out of all people to sell your product, you go with him?
Hey, he did something one time.
Would have liked to have seen a run on second down there.
Yeah.
See, if you get a yard or two, it's 3rd and 4, and you take any yards you get. But
Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, sir.
from the Nebraskabilities team.
That's right. And to everybody else that's too afraid to comment.
Or they're at the game.
No, the people that are at the game, that's fine. Like they don't need to talk to us.
They should just hop on Fan XP and throw off
What's up, Mikey?
The toilet bowl.
It's 100% true.
Oklahoma is Oklahoma. Who would have thought?
Oh, hey, look at that.
It's surprising that TCU is,
He
right
just
with
straight
them.
up gave up.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way I can just pin this? It'd be really cool if I could do that. There it is.
I think you should be able to.
Yeah. Well, I don't write the software.
True.
That's good because if I did, there'd be a lot of bugs. Oh, there we go. I see.
God. I mean, you need a turnover now because quarter's going to end, and then Iowa's going to have the wind here pretty shortly.
I mean, I'd take
If you let them get,
right now.
I mean, yeah.
Absolutely.
If you let them get any closer, I mean, they're going to have the wind here shortly.
That's
that.
not the
That's
best
not.
start.
That's not what we wanted.
I'm sure New Hampshire at UConn is going to be an absolute blast of a basketball game.
Yeah, the defending champs are definitely not going to blow them out of the water.
I saw they were playing
Hey,
Manhattan today, and they're like a 42.5 point favorite. Which makes sense, but I was just like, my God.
I mean, I don't know who they have returning. I know they lost Sanogo to the draft, who was their probably best player. But
yeah,
it's obviously enough to where they're still favored again.
Yep.
Whoa,
I'm still
what are we
connected
pausing
with
for?
you guys, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just had the little Wi-Fi icon come up. I'm like, my network is not good. So
Oh, is that why Phelan
maybe it
came
might
out of the
kick
game?
me out.
All right, they have to hike it here.
Great.
They have to hike it. So we stop them. Good. They have to run one more. Oh, come on, defense.
Or, I mean, they could take a delay. I wouldn't hate that either.
Well, that'd be really weird. Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
Oh dang! Need to go for that tackle.
Yeah.
Mikey asks, "Is our D line playing sluggish today?"
A
little bit, maybe. But I think my guess is weather mostly. Playing in cold weather sucks. Being in cold weather sucks.
Iowa probably, if anything, has an offensive line.
Yeah.
If anything about their offense is going to be at least above average, I would guess it's their offensive line. Everything else, I think, is
that said,
pretty well below the bar.
That said, I think their offense our defensive line has looked a little Not hit or miss. That's not
Yeah.
the right word, but looked a little. Who knows? Maybe they just had to get the first quarter jitters out.
66 to
All right.
25 yard advantage for Iowa at the end of one. 1 first down for Nebraska, 6 for Iowa. Iowa's 3 and 6 on third down, so that kills. They're gonna have to, we're gonna have to step up on third down. They're already 3 for 6.
Stats wise, we're losing, but score wise, we're not.
And keep it that way.
I am not watching any other games at the moment. You guys?
Nope.
No.
I was gonna say I have one TV and then I have the computer so I can type out what we're doing. So
Mhm.
I don't even know if we have multi-stream options right now on YouTube TV, but
nope.
doesn't look like it.
There we go.
There we go, chat.
You got to subject yourself to Nebraska and Iowa.
All right.
You're right. Skurs by 90. I think if you put a decimal after the 9, I think that's more accurate.
I think if you put a decimal before the 9, it's more
Or put the 9. Also works. Skurs by 0.9 or 9. Either of those work better.
We're going to be the first team to somehow find a way to score a decimal point style score.
Oh, God. This is a huge drive now that they have the win.
Yep.
God, Nebraska didn't even throw it deep with the wind, so I don't know what they're going to do against the wind.
That's okay. They probably didn't need to do that. Have you seen us do that before? Outside of like 3 plays this year, it hasn't worked. It doesn't work very well.
Yeah, it'd be a real shame if we just ran the ball.
Yeah, Satterfield. It'd be real nice.
Man alive. Skurs by 90 after the first. Skurs by 90 always, actually.
Always. Come on, boys.
I'm getting nervy again. I don't like it.
What's Rule got going on? Fu Manchu?
Ooh. That is some battle facial hair. Right there.
What a move.
90 to 7, Chad. All right.
Matt
What
Rowe
a
came to
move.
party.
What a move. Oh, Jet. Okay, come on now.
That's still not Skurs by 90. That's just saying Skurs scored 90.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Don't like
Well,
I don't like that
do
play a
not
whole
like
lot.
that. Oh no.
Are we gonna tackle him at all, or just
Bold to not cover
watch
the
him
tight
run?
end.
Huh.
That's what Iowa's killed us on all year, and yet we still don't do it. Not all year. What? Every time we play them.
Like,
God, why?
you're just gonna watch
Do we
him.
not-
Watch him go
Why
by.
do you not put anybody on a tight end? Might have stepped
Yeah,
out there?
Yeah, Tony.
That'd be real neat. Throw the
Wow.
challenge flag. No.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
well, we stopped him.
I just like Iowa is just known for their tight end play. So like, why would you?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the point of the play action, though. Get you to bite.
And boy, howdy did we.
Lee. It just feels like a touchdown. Just it seems insurmountable right now. I know it's not, but it's just how it feels. Nope.
All right. Short. One more. Well, maybe one more.
Yes, that is true. Iowa does. Iowa does have a history of producing some pretty good tight ends. Are you guys able to see?
No.
Are you guys able to see comments, or is it just me?
No, we can see
Yeah.
him.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Man alive! It's like on like the inch line.
It's
Oh, it's not as far. It's not as close as it looked.
Oh no, they're gonna tush push us for a touchdown.
I don't know.
yeah, they will.
Yeah, they'll call it, then they'll review it just to make sure.
They only got one guy signaling touchdown. Everyone else is like, calm down.
I don't know. That one looked.
Boo.
Iowa has bad corn. I don't know. I thought there was like a reach at the end that he did here that got him
because
just
the ball's right there, and it does never cross.
Then,
right there,
of
I
course
think,
he
is what
does.
broke it.
but I don't know if they ever
Oh
called
my
him down is the
God.
issue.
Right there, he's short, but then he reaches it across. Yeah. I mean, if they didn't call the whistle before that, forward progress was, then yeah, that's in.
I don't get not
Gosh darn
covering
it.
a tight end. Like, it's what Iowa does.
Gosh darn it.
It's all they do.
Well,
Okay, well, there we go. We
maybe
got
we'll
the
get
answer.
the barn burner
did
nobody
review it.
thought was coming.
I would like to. I'm pretty sure it was just me that thought that might be a possibility because college football is weird. I don't know. I don't know if I would say we thought that.
Well, Satterfield, now's your time to shine, I guess.
I would love to see
one
of the. I'd love to see like one of the drives like we saw against the beginning there against Wisconsin. That'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Any of those touchdown drives would be pretty neat. Just sitting on them, Man.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll see. So far, I don't think our offense has looked totally awful, but we still have issues. No. We still have issues moving the ball, but now we hopefully can get something fixed here.
Yeah, I am a little concerned that our defense is not showing up for us right now.
I don't know if I'd say that. I mean, obviously they just scored, but like that was just one broken play, which we had bad coverage on. But they've been okay otherwise. Not great.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops! I got to update the score.
Yeah,
I preferred it when it was 0-0.
I don't get it.
Thanks, Mikey.
Like that comment.
That's probably what it's doing. I didn't get beer in time, so I unfortunately missed it.
It's a thing that Iowa does, and I just don't know how you don't plan for that.
Yeah.
Even if it's a linebacker that's trailing him, it's better than obviously nobody.
Yeah.
Make the receiver with 120 yards and a touchdown beat us, not the tight end that is known to gash people. What do I know?
This is a big drive for the offense.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
illegal.
I can't tell. We already did it. It wasn't fireball because it was clear. So,
well,
if they weren't going to show him taking it, though,
some security guys heading right to that place because that guy was in Chiefs attire. Not real hard to spot them.
Oh, the ball fell.
All right.
Well, they're kicking with the wind, so it's probably be a touchback. That one's got to hold it.
Wow.
Darn, guys just have to punt it.
I don't want that. They're actually better at that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm waiting for it to fall.
I didn't think about that.
Zoom in closer.
He's going to go to run and like
don't you do it
on him again.
Come on, ball. Come on, ball.
Oh.
Ooh.
Don't return it.
something flew up in front of the camera, and I
Yeah, I
thought
thought
it was a
flag, too.
and I was
Yeah.
like, "What did we do now?"
Oh,
Oh man,
Lord.
Ethan Piper. Of course. I was like, his last name is Dunker, and I'm like, I have a perfect idea of what he looks like in my head, and that was it. Like they showed him, and I'm like, yep. He's
Oh
ooh.
boy.
Ah,
That
well,
was Grant.
Grant is
Well,
in, so
guess he's
Grant's playing.
healthy enough to play.
Huh.
I don't think it would have mattered who was in there.
No.
That was just a missed block from
Oh
Borkature.
my god.
can we fire Satterfield
Oh
at the end of the
no.
game?
Nobody even saw him. The two trailing people didn't even
Yep.
see him. This feels like this feels insurmountable.
Have
I'm
faith.
not there yet. Oh Jesus, Chubba. He angrily threw that at the ground. Oh my god.
Oh,
Chill, Chubba, chill.
hey, what the heck? Why didn't it? Why didn't
Oh
it update?
man.
There we go. Weird. What a stat line. What a stat line. All right, come on. Just once I want to be surprised.
Hey, look at
I am
that.
surprised.
Here you go,
I'm
Bullock.
surprised.
I am surprised. All right, we did it.
Were you talking about the third down conversion?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, having an average of 3.7 yards and they go 1 for 3. Jet, what? Don't ruin it.
Yeah. I don't like that. I do not like that.
For those tuning in, we're a touch behind.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess. I have a pretty good idea. If that's the case, then something here is gonna. Don't like.
Oh,
That's
what
why
was
you tucked the
that?
ball.
What was
That is why
that?
you tucked the ball. I mean, I know he was trying to pass it, but come on. Wait, what? No way. No way.
I mean, does he technically have like a forward motion there? I think that counts, right?
Maybe.
That should be
I guess
incomplete.
that looks like a shovel pass.
Right? Like there's some semblance of forward. Oh, we lost Andy.
Let's see.
Um,
Oh, did we? Oh, there he is.
I
Oh,
just
there he is.
hunching,
Okay.
hunching over the sign.
I thought you were running down the Memorial
Well,
Stadium.
they're reviewing it, I guess.
So, he was out of the pocket, right?
Yeah. I think so.
I mean, there was somebody. I mean, the running back.
Emmett
was there.
Johnson was there. Yeah.
Okay, I was just gonna say like intentional grounding. It didn't seem like it would be a potential intentional grounding. Although, to be quite honest, if that's what happened, I guess I wouldn't care because I'm pretty sure that was third down, wasn't it?
Yep.
That was second down. No, that was first down, wasn't it? Which
What?
play you're talking
Oh,
about?
that's right. Yes, that's right. Sorry.
Right. Yeah.
That was
Sorry.
first down.
Okay. I mean, I don't want an intentional.
We just had a
grounding,
good
but
thing
if that was
happen
the
before
worst
that.
Came out of it, I'd be okay with that.
Still some light, I guess.
Oh, I need more coffee.
Obviously, I think at that point you just take this.
Yeah.
It's just the way that the ball came out. It's God.
He's got like a flick of the wrist though, where it's trying to go forward.
It looks just weird.
I'm sure they're gonna call it a fumble just because refs hate us, but I personally disagree.
I don't know. That's gonna be.
Okay, good. ESPN hasn't ruined it for me yet. Oh boy, man. Husker fan till I die. But some days it's just pain.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Give me the good news.
I don't feel confident. That's going to be tough.
No, not at
Here we
all.
go. Damn.
Call stands garbage, but I get it.
Oh, he hit it out of his hand before.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yep.
That's why. There.
Yep.
They're probably saying that his hand caused it.
Yep. Everything is pain and sadness.
Man.
The two things you could not. Whoa. The two things Nebraska needed to avoid today was the turnovers and special team blunders, and both have bit us in the butt so far.
Both have kind of weaved themselves in and out
They've
of
combined forces this week.
Get him.
Oof, make him fumble that. Make him fumble that. Come on.
I said, where are they going to mark him? Are they going to give him the forward at the line?
Hope not.
Did he? Well, I don't think he. I guess I don't know.
We gave him a yard.
Did he have possession?
How they give him a yard?
But it's like he broke this tackle, so then that's
at the line of scrimmage. If
fine, whatever. Second half team. Let me tell you.
Oh.
I hope so, man.
Nice.
That would have been a real cool interception.
They're doing a lot of reverse play action stuff, which I think is what you have to do with a really good run defense is try to get them to go one way, and then you can get. Hopefully, yeah. Nice job. Was that Jabari Butler? Yeah.
Yeah. This is probably to our benefit, but he's not terrible. I mean, he's not really selling the handoff too well.
No.
I'm fine with that. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. We're getting them, but
come on, defense.
Need a big one here.
Need a big one.
Pressure him. Oh, don't let him. All right.
Did they roll him over the first?
No, that was
no
short.
way.
That was at least a yard short.
What?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sure they're gonna go for it though. Yeah.
Make
now
Brian
the announcers
beat you.
Now the announcers get to say tush push 47 times. Even though I don't think Iowa does it, but they get to say it and be like, "Oh, this is."
Are they going to review the spot?
Probably.
Yep, they're going to review it. You let a quarterback that size get the first.
Interesting.
Oh, they're challenging it?
Yep, Iowa challenged.
I thought he got it because he rolled over on the tackle.
I thought his knee, or I thought like here.
Down though.
I thought he was down like right here. Like I thought that.
Yeah, elbow down.
Elbow down. Okay, he's short.
Yeah. I was gonna say I thought the elbow.
It just looked how fast motion it was because he rolled over on the tackle. That like he didn't actually hit the ground on the tackle. Elbow
right
down and balls behind the line. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's probably a 4th and a yard and a half then.
Yep. Should be. We'll see.
Good. Lose a timeout.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if that applies or not.
Real shame.
It should.
They should lose all their timeouts, I think.
Including their ones in the second half. You made a dumb challenge. You lose everything. Including your points. I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm good with that.
Back to 0-0. That's how the game
right.
works. Sorry,
we got
Kirko.
Greg. Ha-ha!
Down.
That's our touchdown, boys.
Lose a timeout.
And they did lose a timeout. Sweet.
Okay, I was gonna say, hopefully it's the same as the NFL. I know the NFL rules on that. I didn't know if it worked in college.
Comes back to bite them.
Well, they're still gonna go for it. That's probably a yard and a half, though, I think, instead of a yard.
I thought it was closer than that. I thought it was. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it was inside the yard line, so it's like half a yard.
Like a yard. Hmm. I can absolutely see a play action tight end.
Tush
Boop.
push.
Nah.
Now he got it.
Ah. He just got it though. Like, I mean, yes, he got it, but like, it's not like we gave him 3 yards on it though either.
Yeah.
It's just
Mm.
same mistakes every single game, and that just don't get corrected. And I don't know. Like, obviously, the first couple of games you forgive it, but man, it's still happening.
It's way too early to tell. You know, I think Chuba's been fine. He's had some pretty boneheaded moves here, but we should have just done like a rotation all year, just like every drive. Have
At
somebody
this point,
come in.
Yeah, and if everyone's going to turn the ball over, might as well give everyone an equal opportunity to do it in a new and stupid way. That's offsides.
Ooh.
Holding.
Offsides.
I was gonna say I think we jumped,
Yep.
but I thought he bounced back fast enough, or maybe that's just the NFL where that applies. I don't know. I don't know the rules there. Yep.
You can't give Iowa free yards. You absolutely cannot.
Masterclass in beating yourself.
Like, you can absolutely not give them turnovers and free yards.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they're going to do the entire game. It is nothing special, but they do it well.
And they're just knocking time off the clock. Like, they're not doing anything fancy. They're just running clock down.
You have to hold them to a field goal. Like, I mean, 7 points seems insurmountable, let alone a 2-score game.
We just need some of that Wisconsin first couple drives type of fire in our offense back.
Yeah.
10-minute advantage. Holy crap.
No. That's not good for us.
Okay.
Take that.
that. Jinx.
Thanks.
Yo.
I'm not being the tiebreaker.
Easy now.
Again, tight end.
Yep. Well.
Bork.
Mm-hmm. Good.
That
take
was
that.
good.
I'll
That
take
was
that.
good. That could have gotten 5 more if he didn't.
If we can hold them to 3 here, I'll call it.
Yeah, I mean, you have
I'll
to.
call
at this
that.
rate.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll call that successful.
You have to at this rate.
Be a real shame if we ran that blocked field goal play again.
Come on, guys. Ooh. Oh, come on.
How do you miss that tackle? He ran into the offensive lineman. He was begging to be taken down.
Block in the back, too.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Luke, God. Oh, this is going to be not good. This is not good.
Oh, wait.
He stepped out. Yeah.
He did look like he stepped out. Well, I guess.
Not that they'll review it.
No. Maybe it was just the crappy. The crappy quality.
Because I thought he was down a lot further. So
They're 5 of 9 on third down. That is absolutely killing us. You have 5 chances to get off the field yet. Yeah, and I guess one of those was a converted 4th down. So really,
Good
All
stop.
right.
you
One
have
more.
to
Do it
hold.
one more
Have
time.
to hold them to a field goal.
Just don't break, and yeah, give the offense some time to try and do something after this. Brian Ferentz just
17
looks like a
minutes.
goober.
That's just not cool, guys.
Easy way to lose a game
Mhm.
and losing.
That's nuts, man. We've had them on third down 10 times. Well, this is the 10th, but come on.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
There's a sideline there.
Hey, don't be talking. Don't need any of that. Maybe Jets onto something though. Second half team.
Well,
Oh,
wasn't relevant last week, so
we still have a chance to be a first half team too.
Yeah, it's called next year. I guess it's not totally fair because last week's first half was indefinitely better.
2 score seems insurmountable.
We need one of them touchdown plays, or at least points on the board, just to be like we can do it. We gotta be able to drive. That's
3 points off a turnover.
Offense can click. It's just a matter of will they. I know where my money's at, but
God. Do nothing off the block field goal, and then you give up a touchdown. And then you give up a field goal. Lee, just this is a game you cannot give Iowa any advantage.
yeah, if there was ever a game where you're gonna have a clean game, it was gonna be this one.
It needed to be this one.
Yeah. And you'd hope by game 12 we'd have things a little
And
figured out.
now it's like I don't obviously Nebraska hasn't run that much today either, but like you can't lean on what you need to lean on, which is the run game, because now you're 2 scores down already.
Yep.
Not like we're rushing it that much anyways.
I mean, you can probably still make a case for it. I mean, we get one good drive and you at least get a field goal. We're still right back in it, but yeah. Whatever happens with this drive is going to be pretty big, I think.
The problem that we're going to run into is that we have no history of actually being able to do this. So,
yep. Be a real fun time to start, though.
I mean, it's almost as if, 3rd and 9, you need to get the first, and they're going to pass. But it's like, I think the way this game is going, it's like you don't really need to. Yeah. Like, go for a touchdown immediately until you need to. But
all right.
I say we just need points and momentum right now.
I know we get the ball back at half.
Yep.
So this is, and again, another big drive. I feel like every offensive drive is going to be a big drive. But yeah, you got to have some sort of points here.
Nice long sustained drive here would be real nice.
Should have just taken the sack.
Not so hot, Dylan. We're not doing great.
Should have just taken the sack.
I need to update the score.
Yeah.
Reminds me,
go out of bounds. There we go.
Hey, look at that.
They were going to make us try to return it. which I don't blame him because he already fumbled it once on a return. So, all right, 35-yard or 30?
Didn't
Yeah, I
work
think you're right,
out
yeah.
too well
30,
for him.
30 or 35. It's one of the two.
For those that are tuned in live with us, we're going to also, for halftime, we're going to do some calls.
Therapeutic breathing, meditation.
I'll share the, well, maybe. Gonna do some fan calls. See what you guys are.
Therapeutic breathing.
See what the Pulse Husker Nation's looking like. So we're gonna. I'll share that link here as we get closer to halftime, and we'll get some people in here to chat with us. Make it a little more exciting for everybody.
Oh,
I don't like those plays.
See, Satterfield thinks we're in like panic mode right now.
Well, we
And
kind
in
of
reality, we need to just run an offense. We got 5 minutes to march down the field. We gotta have some balance here and not try to chuck it on every down.
We're gonna run, which should have been the first down play. That should have been the first down play.
Yeah.
I don't get this. I don't get his play calling. I don't.
Why didn't we do that? Why didn't we do that for first down?
I don't.
I mean, granted,
get his play calling. It's like it's the absolute opposite of what we all think.
Well, Jet, I think Jet's a little bit ahead.
Better be a good skurs, Jet.
I don't get his play calling.
Oh my god!
Oh,
he's got him. He's got him.
No!
He's got him.
I told you. We just
he's got it.
We just needed a nice drive, and we're back in.
Jalen Lloyd, buddy, let's go.
Lloyd, and that pass, while not the greatest thing I've ever seen, was not a bad pass by
It wasn't behind him. You needed that couldn't out into the wind. There's no chance that ball had to be behind him.
Once again, never losing the faith. That
wasn't 20 yards to the other side.
To the other side.
This is what's been. This isn't a problem, but like our receivers have been getting open throughout the year, and the problem is we just haven't had a quarterback to get the ball to them. Either whether it's quick enough, far enough, whatever.
Oh, it's in.
That was scary. We did the thing.
All right. Look at that. We just needed, like I said, we needed a little momentum, and hopefully the defense can build off this. All it takes is a little bit.
Over-under's looking a little scary now.
I know. How dare
they? What did I say before? No shot. No shot it's going to happen, but
this ends like 45-50.
I don't know if my heart could take that, though, either, because that would just mean that both of our defenses just completely forget how to do anything. And, like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I don't know if my heart can take that.
Nebraska receivers, not Chief receivers.
Hey.
All right. We're still a little ways out from halftime yet, but if you're just joining in, or if you maybe got up and missed it, we are taking I'm calling them calls, even though there's not a phone number. There's a link in the comments posted. So if you would like to join in at halftime, we'll be talking to people. It's gonna have to be queued up though, so kind of a first come first serve basis.
LOL. Jalen Lloyd this morning retweeted Trey Palmer's "I woke up pissed off this morning" tweet from last year.
Of course he did.
That a boy, Lloyd.
And guess what just happened?
Jalen Lloyd's going for 8 touchdowns.
Oh man, that pass into the wind had to be in front of him, and it could not at any point. It needed to not hang up, and it didn't.
All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, boys. You take care of the stream.
Oh, burn it down.
Burn it all down. BRB.
Wow, that was the shot.
Yep.
Under betters as I see Nebraska and Iowa have 17 points in the first half. Getting a little bit nervy.
Yeah, I think my prediction's pretty well done for. So
13-10. Well, that could still happen.
I was 8-9, so I think we're
Hmm.
we're a little out of range of that one.
I just need 2 field goals and 1 field goal left to hit it. 1 for Iowa, 2 for Nebraska. Man, on a 3rd and 11 too.
Yep.
Oh, the safety's bit. If they had started where they were, that wouldn't have happened.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they had to run back.
Yep. Real shame.
All right.
Absolute shame that happened.
Vomit Ovano. It's got to be your best kickoff. Oh, well. But fair caught it.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting. You could have gotten 10 out of that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You caught it at the 15.
Not mad about it, but.
No, I'm not mad. You could have. Oh, there's a ref down on the scoreboard. You see it?
Oh, no. Yeah, I do.
Oh, no. What happened?
Huh.
It's a ref, too. You just get unintentionally drilled. All right, where's the backup ref?
He's up and doing stuff, I guess. You gotta show the replay. He's
Longest play allowed by
fine.
Iowa this year, too.
Come on. I was gonna say that almost had to be right. Like, I didn't think Iowa was allowed to give up big plays. I'd appreciate it if they kept doing it, though.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, all right, Stadium, get loud. Your defense needs it.
I needs it.
We all need it, but your defense. Now you have some momentum back. Your defense needs it. You get a stop here. You get another chance before half with the ball at half. Now, how do Iowa play it? Do they run out the clock knowing that they don't get it at half? Just take the 10-7 lead? Or do they try to pass and score with the wind?
Yeah, I think they probably keep
running it. Mm-hmm. I will be interested to see if we get this next stop, if Rule calls a timeout or not. If you get it like 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 6.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or if you see if they get the first down before you start thinking about the timeouts.
Yeah, I think you wait at least till, I don't know.
Okay, well, that answers my question.
Yeah.
All right, don't use your timeout.
Doesn't matter.
I feel like maybe the 35-yard line they need to get to, maybe the 40.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know their kicker's good, and he's got the win, so I think that's probably what they're thinking, too, is...
I think they said his season long was a 53-yarder.
Yeah, so probably the 35-40 with the win to give yourself a shot.
Yep.
All right, did I miss anything?
No, just the first down.
First down.
Which they got another first down on?
They're just running it so far until now.
All right.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Stops the clock.
Hey, language, sir.
Hey, there are children watching.
I don't know what was doing there.
Beer claw? What did you got to do?
Yes, thank you, guy announcing. He was open. I think
maybe that's what he was trying to say.
Children of the blind can see
push
that.
off or something, maybe.
Yeah, because it kind of looked like that tight end extended his arm.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably what he was trying to see.
I definitely thought Rule was trying to say dig deep.
Oh, that too. That could have been it.
No,
don't like that.
Oh, what is this?
Wow. There goes that whole momentum thing. That was real nice for about 5 plays.
No, that was not unblocked. I mean, he
That was
kind of
just,
overstepped, but he was definitely not unblocked.
Oh, jeez.
Now you absolutely have to hold them to a field goal. You have to hold them to a field goal before half.
Do the turnover play.
Good stop.
Crap,
Yep.
that was huge.
Little why? What? I don't hate the not calling a timeout. Just get to half so we can get the ball back.
The half, you get the ball back.
I
You got
don't.
to hold them. I mean, at this
don't
point
think-
now, yeah, you don't give Iowa extra.
Granted, I'm
time
listening
do
to
anything.
our
Yeah.
stream and I'm listening to the TV, so I'm just kind of relaying what they're saying. But
Mhm.
probably should have specified that. Sorry.
I agree with the no timeout.
Like. Oh wait. Oh
Nope.
wait.
Good.
No flag.
Okay,
No
good.
flag.
Good,
No
good,
flag.
good.
Have to hold them to a field goal here. Still make it a 1-score game.
Whoa.
GBS,
What
what are
was
you?
that?
What are you doing, GBS?
I thought my stream broke. I was like, pardon me.
Interesting.
Good pass D though. I did well. Brian even looks like he's not for sure.
They're gonna probably run it here. Oh, they're gonna pass. Interesting. Interesting.
Oh,
So we're gonna have 3
it.
timeouts and about 50 seconds left.
I'll take
and
it.
this
I'll
and
take
this
it.
is why I was fine with not calling timeouts. Now, granted, I don't think we're necessarily known for our 2-minute offense by any means, but
It should have been a touchdown, but I'm glad it
I'll
wasn't.
take it.
hey, Nate, hush. We take those. We do not apologize for those.
Man, he got beat.
Yeah.
What are the odds, boys?
Right. To do here, can we run that old, blockaroo? Oh,
We did it again!
Oh my god!
We did it again!
Ball's dead anyways. You can't return it.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, ball's dead. Only the
it's
receiving.
amazing.
Yeah.
Iowa doesn't know how
No.
football's played.
No.
How is that a touchdown?
How is it still live?
It's not. It's a dead ball.
Unless we caught
Didn't it
possession
hit the
and lost
ground,
it
though?
somehow. Oh, that was a good camera angle to see what happened.
Yeah, it was on the
Yeah,
ground. That'd be it.
He's down. Down there. He's down there.
The ball's down. Figure it out, ref.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Down.
Thank
No,
you.
he fumbled it he was down and then he fumbled it. So that could have been, yeah. He was down.
Okay, the TV guys are even saying you play till the whistle, which is fair. I understand that logic, but yeah, that was dead. But now they're still arguing that it could have been a live ball.
Down.
Yeah, even
then the
if
ball
it's a
comes
live
out.
ball, he's down there.
Down and then the ball came out.
Yeah.
Next year, they just need to get us to commentate the game.
Absolutely. Oh, calm yourself, Kirk.
Well, 45 seconds of 3 timeouts. I don't know. Unless you can get a good first or second down big play, I don't know if you try.
I would say just run
I
that
don't
same
think
play they
so.
ran before.
Yeah.
That worked really well last time. Do it again.
It's just
I
do it
think you
again.
run it on first down, see
Yeah.
what you get, and then
if you're gonna
if it's-
pass the ball, it has to be smart passes. I mean,
Mhm.
because you're at the 10-yard line now. An interception still probably gives
Yeah.
Iowa in their territory again and another chance. So
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna pass it, it has to be smart plays. And I think that's what you have to tell.
I'd honestly be fine just riding this momentum into halftime.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Maybe see if you can break one or something. Just get lucky, kind of deal. As in, like
Yeah.
a run play, not like like maybe, or maybe maybe if you can take a deep shot that even if they somehow intercept it, it's far enough down and we don't worry about it. But
Yeah.
because they only have 2 timeouts, right? Or do they use any?
Yeah. No, they
They
have two.
yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. I was just content with the 13-7.
Nah, we can always do that, Andy.
I am kind of surprised that we got a second block. Like, just
Well, they're making up for the muffed punt earlier.
yes,
Yep.
they are.
Even though we blocked that one too, but
For anybody that might be joining live, we are taking calls at halftime, which is coming up here shortly. For us, we're a little behind the actual game, I think, but we're quite a little bit behind. But if you're interested in chatting with us, please, there's a link.
oh, look at those offensive
Mhm.
points.
Oh, wow. You're allowed to score that much?
Yeah.
If you're not in the Big Ten, yes.
Ah.
If you're in the Big Ten, you have to, make it a heart
They
pounder.
added 5 seconds back.
Good.
Who was that this time?
I think it was
Ty or Polar Bear?
Robinson and
I couldn't quite
Hutmaker.
tell. Yeah, it was one of the two.
I think you have
I
to.
think they both had it.
You have to tell Tommy Hill in that situation. You do not. Let's start celebrating until you know where the ball is.
Correct. Absolutely.
Alrighty.
Smart plays, guys.
let's
Smart
see what
plays.
Smart
Sats has in
plays,
store
Sats.
for us. Oh, we're going for it, I guess.
Nice.
Oh,
Catch the ball.
Jalen Lloyd, you just did it earlier.
I think
Damn ball.
now you got to run it right. Like
I think you could try.
I don't.
Well, now Iowa can use their timeouts too.
Yeah, I just don't want to give Iowa time.
If you're gonna do it, you have to get the first down.
I mean, at this point, yeah, we just need to run the clock out, I think. I'm not saying we couldn't score. Don't run out.
Don't
I mean,
know.
I know why you ran out, but like, why are we doing it now? We need to just get the first.
Yeah,
that first one was huge.
Okay, the worst part is that first down play would have worked had Lloyd caught the ball. It might not have been a first down, but that would have been a heck of a good gain.
that's fair.
And that's been my point. Like, that was a good play call because it worked, but execution once again just kind of killing us.
Yep.
Come on, boys.
Have to get. God, don't give him the ball back with 30 seconds left and 2 timeouts.
Oh, go Purdy.
Shut
Run
up.
that some gun. Run that.
Oh no.
No, I was going to take a timeout.
He's damn close.
Yeah, but if you're going to go for it, you got to run your best. You got to run your best
You
play.
don't go for that. Not in your own territory.
That was a questionable series.
Yeah,
I think those last 2 plays you had to have run the ball.
That's what
after the first drop. Like, you can continue to go for it if you had caught that first pass, but you got to punt it. You have to punt it here.
Technically, that's what we did. It just
I know.
It was supposed to be a pass on 3rd down, and it did not turn out to be that way. So technically, we did run the ball for those 2 downs.
I know it's into the wind, but you can't, especially with their kicker into the wind. You have to make Iowa.
Their offense hasn't been lighting us up either. So I mean, they got to prove it. They got to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
All the offensive plays that have been.
Oh, that sure looks like Chuba out there.
What? Well, wait. Maybe we're just gonna try to make him jump. That sure looks
I
like
hope
Chubba,
so.
he says. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're going to try to make him jump, I think.
Okay. Jeez.
No, but there's 10 seconds left still. Son of a gun.
They'll
Nah,
use a
they're
timeout
just,
if they
they're
need to.
not. They're not going to do it. Yeah.
Thank God.
That was a.
Okay. Okay, I like the.
I get it, but also I think he fake like snapped it once. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see a couple attempts there, but
Come on, Bushini. This is
This is where he has to
I know it's end of the win, but man.
prove his worth.
yep. Just where you earn that sweet punter NIL money.
Buccini sounds like a type of Italian meat.
Does.
That has nothing to contribute to the conversation at hand here, but I just thought you guys should know where my brain
Got it off. Got it off.
That's a good punt. I don't hate that punt.
Tackle him, please. There we
Good.
go.
Good stop.
Good.
Oh,
Well, they're acting
Yeah,
like
I mean,
it did.
Bounce their way.
I'm pretty sure. I was
naturally,
gonna say I think Iowa got it. So
yeah.
but there's a scrum.
I mean, if they wanted to go,
Oh.
but,
Weak.
Show us the replay.
Prove it.
Oh,
definitely out. But
bounced right to him. Are you?
wow,
Golly. Every
Why
fumble is bounced to
Why
them
can't
today.
Why can't we get those?
right?
Bit of a questionable. That might have been a little bit with the head there, my guy. There's got to knee it.
They didn't call it earlier, so they better not call it now.
Well, but this is Nebraska, so
Alrighty.
Well, questionable end of game management again. Seems to not have been addressed.
decent.
Hey, you know we are still within spitting distance at halftime in a game where
The under is still alive.
Could
It's true.
very well not be.
Yeah, we'll get to the rest of our thoughts here in a minute. Just if you're joining in, or if you're here with us and you're wanting to talk live with us, there's a link shared below the comment here. I think you can do it. I think you can do it via your phone or your laptop, depending on what you're on. So go ahead and join us if you're wanting to. We've got probably about 20-30 minutes since halftime in the college football.
Kirk Ferentz is on my screen, and I am just incredibly disappointed.
I'm gonna refill my drink here.
Well, I'll.
That was a mixed first half. I'll tell you
It was a
that.
very, very mixed first half. For me,
Yeah.
I mean, just quick hitting thoughts.
And outside the
couple
touchdown.
turnovers. Yeah, a couple turnovers almost killed
much
us.
to
but
brag about on offense.
That turnover, or not the turnover. Sorry, that touchdown really is the highlight right now on the offense. Obviously, just because I mean, without it, we're looking at we're lucky that it's only 10-7 right now. So,
I mean, at some point we got to give some praise to the offense. They're
I think they've done
doing what they can. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, we know it's not going to be a great product, and they have scored a touchdown. I mean,
one thing.
another one would be great.
One thing that we can't say that they haven't been is gritty. They've been playing. They've been playing tough. It has not looked pretty. Obviously, it has not looked pretty, but they've played tough. They've played hard. Defense is still looking a little iffy here and there. They've held their own for the most part, but looking a little. They are improved from Wisconsin. I'll say that improved. They definitely look a lot better than they did at Wisconsin. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, our stat line can't look that great. I'll pull that up real quick on ESPN.
We had 100 yards passing and 18 yards rushing.
Wow,
66
interesting.
of those 100 yards are from the Jalen Lloyd touchdown.
Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, it's interesting to see that our strength has come on our passing so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Iowa's been running the ball pretty well against us, which has been, although they have that 53-yard run that's kind of boosting their stats. So
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, we can't say anything.
Yeah.
I think honestly, I don't know when Andy's coming back, so I don't want to like step on his toe or anything. But
mm-hmm.
All right, well,
Yeah, I don't know. We defensively just need to kind of get some pressure. So we have yet to get a sack actually, and I don't know. I think if we can,
and I want my Big Mac, dang it.
Exactly. I don't know if they offer that out in California, but do you think if I walk into McDonald's after the game, I'm like, hey, can I get my Big Mac sack?
Well, if you're wearing like a Husker sweatshirt, maybe. You never know. Let's turn this real quick. Just get us.
Oh, looks like we got a comment.
I don't think we've made a bowl yet, have we?
We have not made a bowl yet.
We need to win 6, so we need to win today to make the bowl.
Yeah, and I think we're not.
That said, to kind of based on that question, though, I'm surprised we've gotten this far, this close. Game's not over yet. Still have a chance to win it, but personally speaking, I think there's. I think I said this at the beginning, and correct me if I'm wrong, Nate, but we net positive season in my head. Net positive for me. I was expecting a legit. I was expecting a legit 3 and 4 win season. I was going into that with the idea of giving Rule a bunch of grace because, I mean, unless the rumors are true and he's going to A&M, I guess. But I hope. Did we talk about that last week? I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe that was this week. But apparently Rule's on the hot seat now. Like what?
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know how that would work out.
Not even a full year in, already on the hot seat. That's impressive.
I don't understand how anybody could think he's on the hot seat.
But no, I'll kind of echo what you said. I think it's been a successful season, regardless of how this game shakes out. Even I've said a few times that I think there's just a lot of potential for kind of those what if scenarios. I mean, especially Maryland, Michigan State. Those seemed like really winnable games. You can make the case for Wisconsin too, where we were right there in it, and just coming down to executing a little better on a couple different plays there, and could see some different outcomes. So it definitely would be a surprise, I suppose, to say that if we do make a bowl, just because, I mean, expectations were that we were, I mean, especially with Rule's track record in his first year, not necessarily great. So even seeing 5 wins has been a treat so far. But yeah, it's been an interesting ride this season, and I feel like we're learning a lot about this team, and it's encouraging that his best first year is coming at Nebraska. So hopefully it's only up from here. Time will tell on that one, but
that's true. I think my main concern, and I mean, we're looking way ahead. I think I'm looking too far ahead when I think of next year, but there is a chance that Tony White might not be here next year. And I mean, Rule even said it in his press conference, go get a job. He supports him all the way, which is great to see. You want to see that in your coaches all across the board. I don't know if there's really been any more movement on that front. I don't really, if there is, I guess I haven't seen anything. Doesn't necessarily mean
Yeah.
there hasn't been, but
I thought I
there's a
saw a
chance.
rumor that he interviewed with San Diego State, maybe, but I don't know how much truth there was to that. So
That would be interesting because I feel like he's good enough that he could absolutely take a full on like a Power 5. And I think the other thing that, if Tony White does leave, I think the question then becomes, who does Rule hire as a defensive coordinator, or who does he maybe promote or whatever. I could see an internal promotion and then replacing that position, or not replacing it,
That's
but
fair.
filling that.
Yeah.
I would be very curious to see, and I think, something that we've talked about before that is concerning, just from the perspective of how it's been with Husker coaches in the past, is that we have enough extra money to go and either keep Tony White around for another year and keep that continuity going, or at least go out and get one of the best defensive coordinators we can. And the concern, I think, with Husker fans is that it might be another, well, I'm going to hire my buddy, and we see how that has been. I mean, I don't know. I that would be my concern if Tony White does leave, is where does he, where do we go? Which well do we go to fill that position?
Yeah.
And I agree with Dylan here. Rule's not going anywhere. Absolutely, season is a positive. First season turnover, always rough transition. So the fact we're still in the running, that is true. I agree. And next year, much more will be expected. It needs to bring. Yep, I would agree. It needs to bring in either a star recruit or somebody from the portal. Chuba, for the most part, has looked okay. Still pretty raw. Still pretty rough around the edges for quarterback and what you want to see. But he's been I guess I will say that in regards to our offense too, is they've been really good about finding ways to, at least if they don't get it done with the win, they've at least kept us in games. And, last week aside, where, I still think that you place the blame on trying to play for overtime on the coaches rather than especially because, we talked a little bit about this prior to starting the game today, but our offense was playing well enough that I think that you play aggressive there, and we saw where it went with Maryland. So obviously everybody's a little concerned with that, and I get it. And they were probably trying to do corrective action, but it's like, sometimes you just got to go for it,
Yep.
And the thing that in my head, it's like, what do you have to lose? Because if you lose the game still, you have a chance next week.
Yep.
And I think we had a chance. And I think the offense was playing well enough that they could have scored. And, they could have scored and gotten ahead.
The thing is, they just didn't give themselves a chance to.
Exactly.
Guess. And that's like, yes, the Maryland game is definitely still like on their mind, but I mean, you have a minute left. You at least,
yeah.
I mean,
well, the thing that really killed me with that was, Rule has preached all year. It's like, hey, we're 1-0 this week. Like short-term memory is, coming off a loss or whatever. Keep that short-term memory. Keep that. And he kind of went against his own advice there by, I assume him, the play calling itself just kind of went against his own advice, saying, and it's like, we had a chance to win that game, but I'm hoping that if we get to a point now where we're able to keep it going through this game, that we do play aggressive, because at this point we're playing for a bowl game, but you also want to show your teeth a little bit too. So,
yep.
And I think that is kind of what we have to see the second half is, I was not really playing for much outside of, a 10-win season and to beat Nebraska, where, I mean, you are literally fighting to keep your season alive right now. So,
yep.
I think
hopefully that's something Rule says in the locker room right now.
As much as it's been a conservative offensive play call, because I mean, and it's warranted. I mean, Iowa's defense is just as good as ours, so you can't make any mistakes. But at some point, Nebraska's going to have to start being aggressive if we're not going to get the lead in this game. You have to fight to keep your season alive right now.
And And for all that said, I mean, I think there's been a couple plays where Nebraska has today shown that, they're still fighting. Andy, you had walked away, but Nate and I were talking that the one thing that we've seen from the team, if nothing else, for sure a positive that they've done throughout the whole year, I think, is that they've played tough, they've played hard, they've played gritty. And they continue to. Like they're down, they're only down 3. They have not looked the prettiest on offense for sure.
It's never been an issue of this team is giving up when they're down already. Like they've always continued to claw and fight back. I think now it's how much aggression and coaching in these situations is starting to show itself now.
Yeah.
It's not like, they're down 2 scores, they're just going to give up and get boat raced out. I mean, obviously outside of Michigan, but it's never been, they're going to give up, they're going to start to just not play anymore because they know they can't win. I mean, they've always shown that. It's just the coaching situations are now starting to show itself. And again, it kind of showed itself at the end of that half already of, I know Nebraska, you don't get that first down, or that first play where it's a drop pass to Jalen Lloyd. But I think then if that's the case, then you just run it into half, make Iowa use their timeouts. And then if you give the ball back to them with 20 or so seconds like we did, I mean, they did have no timeouts left. Yeah. And they have to drive to at least to the 35 or 40 to even try a chance to kick it. So that's starting to show itself again. And I hope we don't have to rely on it. But I mean, the way that this game is going, you might have to rely on coaches trying to make their best smart decision. And hasn't happened the past 2 weeks. So don't know how much faith I have right now of them doing it.
We got massive brain stats on the sideline.
Yeah. And I think now, because obviously Maryland, they tried to be aggressive and it bit them in the butt. And then last week they were conservative and it bit them in the butt. So I think there's no chance of them trying to be conservative now. I mean, you have to lay it out on the line to just take the lead in this game and just hopefully maintain the lead. Because if you aren't aggressive, you're done for the year. And that's what it comes down to is there's no chance to be conservative anymore.
Yeah.
You got 30 more minutes left to prove that and to keep your season alive and get that extra month of practices.
And the real kicker here, if they do win and they go to a bowl game, we get a bit more Nebraskabilities even, and everybody loves that. So
everybody loves that.
Everybody loves that.
On giving.
All right, I'm taking my hat off.
So I'm gonna run to the restroom quick, but I will be back before
Okay.
kick.
That's what I did, and I made some food.
If you got any hot takes or anything that you're wanting to discuss with us, please join us at the link. I'm not entirely for sure how exactly it works, being that the 3 of us host this. So it looks different for us probably, but I did test it on my phone just to make sure that it works.
This is the last year we're going to get this Big Ten commercial, unless they add the other 2 West school or the other schools in.
Oh, I'm sure that's what.
The one where they show all the campuses. Oh,
yeah.
They're going to have to add them now. Oh, man. We could be down 6 more points right now.
That's true.
Good look at that.
I did just read a stat that said the 66-yard Jalen Lloyd touchdown is the longest play that Iowa has given up this year.
Which is, yeah.
Hey, I'm always glad when Nebraska can pull out positive things. And it's been a weird half because
thanks,
it
has been.
More Nebraskabilities for the win.
Yes, Joel, we want that.
Yes, sir. I don't know. I'm not necessarily impressed with the first half overall.
I say outside of the one offense, that obviously the touchdown, that there's nothing to brag about on the offensive side.
I mean, in the past, I feel like not the same team, but our team would have probably almost given up after they went up 10-0 there. And this goes back to what we've already said, where they play gritty, they play tough. I love that, but.
And that, it's 16-7 versus 10-7. Obviously, 2 different states of mind of how you approach the second half now.
Absolutely.
Now, granted, they should still be aggressive regardless, but it's instead of the mindset of being down too aggressive. You're only down 1 to be aggressive, and it probably changes a little bit of the play calling. But I mean, yeah, right now special teams I think maybe favors Nebraska now slightly just because of the 2 blocked kicks.
I still am curious to see, because I think how we not how we respond, how we come out to start the second half is going to be huge. Because if we can at least tie it up on this first drive, then I think we would. I think that would be huge, because then it's like, okay, we're right back. It's a 0-0 game at that point,
right.
essentially. Kickoff over under. And do you remember that stuff?
At the time of kickoff, it was 24.5 and Nebraska -2.5.
That's wild to me. I was,
the first quarter, the live over under dropped down to 19.5. I don't know what it's back up to now since the teams have started to score. They probably went back up to what it was.
What do the Huskers need to do to help Purdy? Honestly, I
think it's his receivers, because I mean he's
doing what he can, and our line's doing fine for the most
times
part.
He's been sacked is what he's had to step up and scramble in the pocket because nobody was open.
Yeah.
The fumble was he was scrambling out of the pocket, but I think the times that he's either tried to run or like step up in the pocket, he either gets sacked or he gets points, or yards. But I think it's because he's had time to drop back and look for people. It's just nobody's open. So I think now it's more on the receivers and the tight end to make the space and get open.
Yeah. We've seen them do it. The problem was it hasn't all come together on the offense, where it's like where the receivers are open, but then our line crumbles a bit, and then that's when Purdy has to make something happen, and he's just not there. I think that's the problem. Is it's a mixture of making sure our receivers get open, as well as Purdy just being so raw and so rough that if he had another year or two under his belt, like if he was a senior and had 2 years of starting experience, be a totally different conversation.
Right.
Yes,
it's still on Satterfield to call smart play decisions and put Purdy in like conservative passing decisions where he can't make a mistake. But yeah, I think that's the issue right now, because it's not like every time he drops back he's having to scramble immediately. He has time to throw in the pocket.
He does.
It's just nobody's open. So I think then that comes down to more of Iowa dropping 7 back and your receivers trying to either find the zone or just create space and get open. Which that's always been the issue for Nebraska all season is you lose 3 of your starting wide receivers, you get Billy Kemp back, but even then, you're having to rely on these freshmen that have never played college ball in their life to go out against a top 10 defense and try to get open and create space. And, Jalen Lloyd with the speed, that worked for Nebraska. And I think that's what's helped so far. But
the main positive that's going to come from our young guys playing in these the back half of the season at minimum, if not more, is growth. We're going to see they're probably going to take a big step just going into next year. Let them heal up, let them get some summer camp under them. And
right.
Hopefully we get a quarterback, whether it is Purdy that goes forward or whether it's whoever we get, hopefully from a portal or a situation or whatever.
And you look at
kickoff.
Yeah. And you look at how Nebraska scored last year. Another flag. There we go. It was Trey Palmer using his speed to get open for his 2 touchdowns last year. And obviously we saw just how Nebraska scored is you're relying on your young receiver speed to get open.
Yeah. Dylan, to your point, I halfway agree. Do think they left the other guy in way too long. Kind of. I think we talked about it. It's tough because he was winning us games, and so you don't take out
and that's the thing. It's at that point of the season. The offense had been running the option so much more than they hadn't been anymore.
Yeah. That said, though, those last few games where we kept trotting Heinrich out there is something to be said about that too. I think that's
about guys. You got to get this. Iowa gave you 10 free yards. Let's go. And this is the thing. This is what Nebraska needs to do is, if you don't give Iowa free yards, so when they give you free yards, what are you going to do with it?
Correct. I do like that they started with a run play, though, coming out of half.
Yeah.
I can
I
always
think
get
you
behind
have
that.
to.
Come on, Purdy. Oh,
Keep it. There we go. Okay.
attaboy.
Third and manageable.
Third and what, 2? Third and 3 at longest?
Third and 2 or third and 3, yeah. Third and manageable.
He could not. That's true. He couldn't throw it. Well, he had a couple, like at the beginning when he came in, he seemed fine. And then just, he regressed hard on those throws. I agree.
It did look as if the season went on for Heinrich. You could just tell that, it was taking a toll on him of his speed, his endurance. Because, you look at the Northern Illinois and Louisiana Tech games. He was fast and he hit those holes and made those plays. But then just watching him run as the season went on, it was just.
Oh, why? Why are we doing this? Okay, go.
Got it. Nice
Okay,
hurdle.
I'll take
Nice
it.
hurdle.
Did you see him almost heave? Like
Yeah.
he was so thinking about heaving that ball 30 yards. Like, oh God, don't do that. Unless
I think
it's like
that-
blatantly wide open.
That type of rollout is a definite 5 yards or less pass type rollout. Is if the receiver's open immediately, you throw it. And then if not, you hope somebody is downfield or you take off.
Man.
Obviously, the third option happened.
Man,
Okay, that's
I
a good.
really
Not a
want-
3 and out to start.
I really want Purdy to succeed. He's looking like he could do just that.
Get to the outside. Okay, it's all right.
3 yards is 3 yards, or close to.
2.
Maybe they'll give us a generous spot.
Probably not.
They did not.
The way these refs have been all day. I think we were just lucky they didn't call that blocked field goal a fumble recovery touchdown for Iowa. The way that game, the way they've been calling it so far.
Cannot believe they were even discussing it.
Alrighty, your boy is back.
All right, come on.
And he has Dairy Queen on the way.
Oh no!
What I was just saying, like he has time to roll back there. It's just nobody's open, and then he immediately has to step up and take off, or what? It's not like he's dropping back and immediately having to step up. He had a few seconds there to look. Well, somebody's hurt then.
What? Oh, good. That's what we want. What did Purdy? Well, he still needs it, I think. What's the surgery that he needs? Does anybody know?
It's something with his groin. I don't know the exact surgery, but it's it was supposed to be an in-season thing, and obviously that never happened.
Yeah, it's one of those like corrective. It's not necessary, but
God, come on, guys! You got to score on this drive. Get the first down. You got to come out with half points. Tipped at the line.
Almost intercepted at the line.
Not ideal.
Well, not a 3 and out, but feels like a 3 and out, basically.
I'm going to go with not that. Ah, man. Kind of back on some of that. Well, I don't know. Some questionable play calling, I guess, but
it's just like he has the time to throw. It's just nobody is getting open. With the wind, dude, come on.
That's okay. He just wanted to give him the touchback experience.
With the wind, and you can't even get it inside the 10. Oh my God, Buschini, dude.
Maybe the wind shut off for a second there. Because that's how wind works.
Oh, man. Well, commercial time, so.
God, with the wind, you can't even get it within 10 yards. That had no shot at getting within close to 10 yards. Oh, God, if there was ever a time for a turnover.
I mean, we need one. Preferably 2 to keep that turnover differential neutral.
Yeah.
Well, back to leaning on the defense, I guess.
Buschini, like, dude. I was nowhere close to getting to the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
And with the wind.
That's why he doesn't punt for Iowa.
Uh-huh.
You know, I think Alvano will really grow into his spot pretty well. So, I mean, we got some, I think we got a good person there, but man, if we could get ourselves a punter, that'd be great.
I agree with your list, Joel.
Yep, Joel is absolutely correct.
Definitely peer reviewed and factually based.
Yep. South Carolina clearly has better corn than Iowa. It's a known fact, actually.
South Carolina. North Dakota, like South Dakota minus the Palace. That's fair. Yeah, you know what? I feel like as good as Nebraska's corn is, I do feel like South Dakota may have an argument for why they might be the best. They have a whole palace dedicated to the damn stuff.
That's true. We have a whole stadium dedicated to it, though.
Technically, yes.
And it's true. We also wear hats. So, I mean, these are all good points. I love it. All right, let's do that turnover play. That'd be pretty cool. Oh
no!
Yeah, I'll take that. Blow up the screen.
I went
Nice
I went
pressure.
from oh no to oh yes, or so oh yes to oh no to oh yes as fast as possible.
That was a fun roller coaster ride.
That was a good
in about
good
3
block.
seconds.
That was a good shedded block, though. I like that.
That's with those screen types. I mean, you have to get there super quick. That's the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They have 200 yards today. That's not cool.
I mean, that 53-yard run helped a lot.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah. 3rd and short again.
Cooper Cup will play. No. It's kind of holding out that he'd be out. Come on, guys.
He's got to run the jersey. Baller as hell.
That got to be custom made. There's no way.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take that. Good D. Kinda.
Yeah. How do you get the punt guys?
Punts.
I love it.
Punts.
I like it when it's Iowa punts.
Oh,
Yeah. How do you customize that? How do you even get the logo branding for that? More of the question.
No.
Probably illegally. I mean, I'm gonna guess they probably aren't totally being legal about it.
I get like an all green jersey is great. Oh God, Ethan, just hang on to the ball, buddy. Okay,
Alrighty.
it's all right. It's all right.
Not bad field position though.
Well,
Yeah,
it's better than the last time he returned it.
Punts. Woo.
It's a good start.
Yeah, better than the last time he returned it. He fumbled it last time, so.
Alrighty.
Every kiss begins with K.
Every kiss begins with jumping in a swimming pool.
Oh.
Unfair expectations, guys.
I've jumped in plenty of swimming pools, and all I got was chlorine.
Oh.
What are the other? Man, we are the only like decent game on right now.
Decent is carrying a lot of weight there.
Everything else is pretty much a blowout.
Andy, I think you're
Yeah.
on mute, by the way.
Next closest is 14-3 Akron over Ohio.
I was
That would
eating.
explain why. Okay, that explains it.
But my point still stands of decent.
I mean, it certainly could be a worse game.
This is
Hey,
the
I
Big
was
Ten
there.
West. We're watching this for a reason.
Volleyball school, boys. Volleyball
was fun.
school.
Oh yeah.
Thankfully, it wasn't as hot, which is I thought it was going to be. I was expecting a 90-plus degree day, like it normally is. It's August. Oh, offense! Come on, guys. Just man, it's just kind of like that knot in your stomach.
That
Yeah,
same knot that
that's-
Nebraska always gives us.
Yep. Just like I said with the last one, just gotta have a nice little sustained drive here. Points would be real
Yeah.
nice, but at least keep the field position game in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
At least try to get to midfield or something at the worst.
Man, look at that. Oh.
Yeesh.
I didn't hate the
Mhm.
attempt, but
Yeah.
I mean, I would need replays of downfield, but I mean, if that's, it just doesn't look like he's just getting any separation from those receivers downfield, which is good. Obviously, Jeff Sims would have thrown that to triple coverage.
I mean, I think our offensive line is getting beat off the block right
And I
here.
mean, that could be too.
Chubb was running for his life pretty quickly after he got the ball.
they're still holding pretty well, all considered, though. For how
It's
for
not
how
the
iffy they've
worst
been.
I've seen, but
Yeah, for how
It's just
iffy
like-
they've been the past couple of
Mhm.
years.
I knew running the ball was going to be tough. They're probably averaging 3 yards, which is not good.
Mhm. But I mean, average 3 yards gets you down to 3rd and 4.
Assuming you do it twice.
Yeah, that's not the old Sats way.
Oh, what am I thinking? A screen?
I
No.
hope not.
Good.
Dump
Well,
off,
There
damn
we
it.
go. There we
Hold
go
on,
on
I'll
that.
get it
You know
good.
what? I'll take it.
The
Good.
good old Russell Wilson to Samari Peenrine play.
The old dump down.
God,
Check
So,
down.
we weren't
Check
talking
down.
about it, Andy.
Sorry, Nate. That's how the Broncos have scored on their last 2 winning drives. Was a lot of those passes.
I know exactly how it went down.
That's how it happened during the Bills too. I'll refer to it as the Bills
Oof.
game. How about that?
I'm glad
Makes it a
Emmett
little
caught that
better, I
because that was
guess.
that was not a well thrown ball.
No, it wasn't. And then you do that.
Yeah. Well, next 4 plays are passing plays. Call them up, Sats.
Hey, if they
Well-
work, we don't complain. If they don't work, that's when we complain. Obviously, that's how this works.
Yeah.
That's
I
how this
know.
works.
I know, but running the ball right now, it does not seem to be the way it's going.
As long as our
Yeah,
offensive line can give Purdy just an extra
God, they gave him
second.
forward progress on that. Looked like he got stopped 4 yards back.
2 plays in Iowa territory today.
Don't
Yeah.
don't like that stat. Come on, guys. Oh God.
That's a grounding.
That's got to be grounding. Yeah. Unless, yeah.
I'm hoping they say it was tipped. Then it's not
Yeah,
grounding.
they're not.
I'm hoping they just look the other way.
They brought the blitz, and
they said that somebody was in the area. I'm guessing. I mean, no.
Technically,
who is that? Ty Han?
Barely.
yeah.
We're 5-9 on third down.
No,
I
how?
like it. Be real cool.
That's weird. That doesn't seem right.
Okay. Ooh, I like that play.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Hang on to the ball, Josh. Hang on to the ball.
Please
hang on to the ball. There we go, guys.
Got a little pep in his step.
That's what happens when you give Purdy just a second to throw.
Yep.
If he can get himself planted, he's not a terrible passer. He's not the greatest by any means, but it works.
And our guys can get open. It's just
that's the other
time.
That's the other trick.
Nice middle of the field.
That was
Nice
great.
throw. All right, now you give. I would still feel comfortable with at least 10 more yards before I say I feel comfortable with a kick with the wind, but
Well,
you give yourself a shot.
Get him as close as we can.
Yeah. Or
I'll take a couple.
Alternatively, run the touchdown play.
I mean, yes.
I would prefer that more.
I'll always take that.
I would prefer that much more.
A few
2
yards,
big third downs this drive, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in.
Oh, that was a high snap.
There. Yeah.
Oh, the ball hung up there.
Yeah.
Purdy had to get it out.
Yeah.
I wish you would have
Snapped
thrown
and
it a
open.
little faster. Yeah, that's true.
I think that's it. That was the issue. That ball just hung up there.
Yeah. I'm just.
It was just a drop. I thought it was a breakup.
It was right there in his hands too.
I thought it was a breakup.
Yeah.
Always catch the ball and then try to run it.
That's a young guy mistake.
That's incredible. 7 completions to 7 different receivers.
There's really not a receiver that's.
And I don't even think Fidelio's touched the ball yet.
No. There's not a receiver we can go to him.
Maybe now's the time. Wait, what?
Conservative. Playing for the tie. Again, no guarantee. Not with this.
I don't hate the play call, but man, why not just try to take a shot at a first down?
I would like. I mean, knowing that we're only going to get 2 yards on that, I would like
that again a situation where that should have been the second play down call instead of the third, because then you could have 3rd and 6 instead of 4th.
Yeah, but also we're having a different conversation if Jalen.
All right,
pulls
come on, Alvano. 44-yard attempt. Holy cow!
Yeah, buddy.
Nailed it. Even. All right. Defense,
0-0
let's
game,
go.
boys.
Under is still alive. My prediction is still alive.
Uncle Rule.
What a kick.
That was huge. That was what we needed.
Another one that's over. Another one that's over 35 yards. Building his confidence. Things you love to see.
All right. 10 unanswered.
Yep.
2 huge third downs kept that drive alive. For 2 huge, especially that Fleeks one. That was 3rd and 11.
I mean, outside of a touchdown, that was about as good of an offensive drive as we could hope for there.
Yeah, that was.
Now the defense just needs to keep there. And I'm not saying this as in the sense of like against Wisconsin, like they didn't, but defense needs to keep playing like they are.
Yeah, pin their ears back. Don't take your foot off the pedal. Give the offense a chance to get another drive, or get like a pick 6 or something.
That would
I
be
wouldn't
cool.
be upset with that.
You know, we are due for another, I think.
We're due for a turnover. Like there's been so many
They keep bouncing back
bounces.
to them. Like,
Yeah. At some point, one of them has to go our way.
Right.
I would tend to.
I don't know if that'll happen next year, maybe, but at some point it would have to.
All right. 10 unanswered. Let's go, defense. Got the momentum right back.
I love it. I love it. This is exactly. Wait, what was the over under 24.5 at kickoff?
Yeah, yes. So under betters are sweating right now.
13-10 is their best outcome. Or 12-10, I guess.
13-10.
No.
13-10 was my prediction.
No, you can still get two safety. We have a 14-10 game.
You're true. You're right. Oh, who's our update? Hey, we're not the only one that can't score.
Action.
Hell yeah, I'm action.
Yo, that guy just yeeted himself.
Toledo
out of
is
bounds.
10-1. Oh my god.
What a catch.
Wow.
Wow.
Odell Beckham Jr. Very nice.
Who is surprisingly doing better now?
Gross.
Happens when your ACL's intact, I suppose.
And Lamar's
Strange.
help and Lamar's knees are still healthy
Yeah.
For now.
for now. It'll happen at some point. But not that we're saying we root for injuries.
Oh, no,
Bless
not
the
rooting for
knees.
injuries. Just,
But the trend of how the Ravens seasons go is they start off like this, and then Lamar gets hurt, and then they lose in the first round.
Bless the knees.
I'm just saying that's the trend of how the Ravens go.
Although the way this season's been going, bless the Achilles too. 'Cause my
Yeah.
God.
Oh, Toledo's now up 17-0.
Yeah.
So whatever they showed us was just a 7-0 score. Toledo is now up 17-0. That's your college football scoreboard update.
Wow.
Just know
brought
I
to
don't
you
know
by nothing because we have
Nothing.
no sponsors.
nothing. I don't know what Oklahoma TCU is, but I'm assuming Oklahoma is still up.
Yeah, they were up like 42-13 last I saw. It's
Ooh.
probably
Yeah.
worse by now.
We
Yeah.
need to stop them sooner than that.
It's
Oh,
45-16.
there we go.
There we
Thank
go.
you, bottom line.
Well,
Spooky.
it could be worse. It could be 45
ball game again.
So
7 punts, 4 fumbles, 2 blocked field
That guy's
goals.
bubbled.
that's how I
Beautiful
feel,
game.
and I'm inside.
What do you mean?
Nice
It's like
job.
55
There we
degrees
go.
outside right now.
Whoa, in some places, not named Nebraska.
Easy, y'all.
It's sunny. We got a slight northerly breeze. It's going great out here. I will continue to give you guys updates throughout the winter. Don't you worry.
I don't think we
you
need
could.
that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could just not. That'd be awesome.
That is
Come on, defense.
expressly
Let's go.
why I moved out
Go
here.
defense.
Mom, boys.
Oh,
That's low.
come on!
Come on, Tommy.
It's a punt.
That was so
that
close.
could have been so cool.
Oh, he jumped the route perfectly too.
Oh man, you know what? Good breakup though. Good breakup. Dang it!
Stop the drive. Man, that would have been
God,
6.
That hurts so much worse just because he was used a receiver at 1.2. So like he doesn't have an excuse to be dropping it.
That would have been 6 so hard.
All right, Ethan. You're gonna run it, just catch the ball. Step 1. Now don't fumble. Okay.
That works. That works.
I'm fine with that. That was
Right.
a yard forward at least.
Guys.
So, remember what we did last drive. Just do that again.
Question for Nate.
It's runs up.
I know you guys are at the game, but we discussed that earlier and we had it squared away.
California has changed him.
Also, I'm colorblind.
Wait,
so it
they're
shouldn't
at the
matter. How
game?
dare you?
Yeah, well, Abby for sure is. I actually don't know if Tyson is.
Oh,
I just
okay.
assume Tyson is by default.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm just
Shoot.
assuming by default
means-
that Tyson also is.
That means we're gonna have to. Oh, that reminds me.
And for beer number 2.
Hey, can you put that
Thank
in
you, thank
dumb
you.
guy terms for me? I assume that means good things, but I'm not smart. Can you?
Complaint
make that s-
retracted.
Let's see.
Ooh. Nate, I'm having one of those sours you left here. It's pretty good.
Oh, the Dreckers?
Yeah. It's a really good
Is
one.
it that was like a what?
The
it's like
banana type.
a banana. Okay, yeah.
Banana peach, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It
good.
sounded like it was really good.
It tastes pretty good.
Good. I'm glad it's getting some good use.
All right, 2-3 now to start the half. We'll take it. We'll take it.
It's about as good as we can hope for right now.
It's just you can't give Iowa any free yard or advantage right now. I think Nate's Dairy Queen is here.
Sounds like it. Ask the guy if he wants to be on. Oh, okay. Never mind.
I think Nate's mic is muted too, and I could still hear that.
That's impressive, honestly.
Which is weird. Does it just default to the laptop sound then? It shouldn't, but
How is it that we have 2 blocked kicks? That is just
It's
wild
huge.
to me.
And those kicks were like what 28 and 30 yarders too that they were going to
they were probably chip shots.
be. Yeah,
to be
which
honest.
is even more wild. All right, Grant's in. Dump it. There we go.
Ooh.
That's all right. Got a yard or two, I guess.
Forward progress. Love it.
It's just they keep doing these rollouts, and I just don't know if anybody's not open or if Chuba's just not seeing the people that are open either.
Doesn't help that Chuba kind of stares down his receivers, so they pretty well
Yeah.
know who they just need to cover
And
up.
that's what happens when your guy doesn't play all year until the last 2 games.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I know he's getting reps in practice, but I mean, practice and real game time, is different.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, 3rd and 8. So not a great start to the drive.
Yeah. They might have given him a good forward
3rd
third
and 7.
Take it. All right, let's keep that 3rd down momentum rolling, I guess.
Well, Emmett is one of the wideouts, so I can't imagine they're going to him. God,
so close.
go forward. If you're going to run at the sticks, either get to the sticks or you have to go forward. Oh, you got to punt it. I mean, you can't give Iowa any field position. Yeah. With the win, too. As much as I want to go for it, I mean, you can't give.
We would 100% need like a guaranteed known play to work, and we don't have
Yeah.
one of those.
We
don't have a tush push.
Because essentially, if a guy got the ball here, they could run it to quarter, switch the field, and get the wind.
Ooh, that was close.
With the freaking wind, like, God, why? Just boot the hell out of it, Bushini. Dude.
That one I think
that one was almost blocked.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one looked like it was about to be blocked.
Yeah.
So that's probably partially that. I was kind of waiting to see. I was kind of hoping like they might throw a flag out or something where it might be like running into the kicker, just that extra 5 yards. but it didn't happen.
Nice.
I don't think it actually happened on the play, but I was just like, oh, come on.
Hoping
come
for
on.
it.
Yeah. Nah, still not as good as the chair.
Oh,
You're right.
nothing's as good as the chair.
It's a broken pieces.
I still stand by the fact that I didn't even know we had a trophy with
I didn't
Wisconsin.
either.
Oh!
Dang it.
Damn.
I'll take it.
Yeah, hit as he threw. I was just hoping there was a linebacker or safety underneath.
Yeah.
That's what I was waiting for. Oh, is he hurt? I'm not cheering for injuries.
Oh, he took he took a shot from what, Nash? Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Smash.
old is?
Oh.
Oh, jeez. How old is?
Right on the shoulder.
I don't think he walked today.
He did
which
not
either
walk
means
today.
He's not a senior or
He could have walked, but he did not walk.
yeah.
He's coming back.
Those are those plays where you just hope a linebacker is just sitting underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Nice stop.
Mm,
Good stop.
nice.
Especially on broken passes or tip passes.
Maybe two
Yeah.
if they're being generous.
Well, they've been generous to Iowa all day, so
Yeah.
No, they weren't here. Well, according to the ticker, at least they weren't. Come on, boys.
come on, defense. Come on,
Call
make
me.
it
Call.
make it 3-3 and outs. Let's go.
I'd be okay with that.
Oh no.
Got tackling.
no.
Got tackling.
Okay.
Nice.
Good
Okay.
stop.
I
Stop.
actually, that's a really smart play call by Iowa.
I think he's
Yeah, the
hurt.
quarterback looks like he's
Probably that probably puts a little bit into it too, but
Mhm.
knowing that like Nebraska's probably going to try to sell out for the blitz and the sack, try to
He
run,
is
see if you
he
get
is
everybody to sell out.
Big man.
Yeah,
He is a big boy. I mean, good for him. Oh man, we're getting so close.
Just get away.
Ooh.
Get away.
All right. Get her to midfield.
Those also scare me very much because a bounce could bounce right towards your unintentional guy.
Hey, where's Chubb on this graphic?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. I don't know, man. Jaden Daniels seems like he might have the best case
I
for
think
it.
he
but
should.
he
but-
should.
It's gonna go to Bo Nix.
It'll go to Bo Nix or
Mhm.
Penix because they're the better team, and that's usually how the Heisman voters do. Is you could
Yeah.
have a great season, but if your team is not like in the hunt for anything, it's like we're not going to give it to a guy that should get it, but your team isn't in a national championship
Yep.
contender.
i.e. Christian McCaffrey back in
Mm-hmm.
2012, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Obviously, he's
Turns
proven
out-
everybody wrong still.
Yeah. Derrick Henry turned out to be pretty good himself, too. But
Yes.
I think Christian McCaffrey
well, yeah, it helps that Derrick
Should've
Henry is like almost 7 feet tall. He's huge.
and about 350 pounds.
Yeah.
Just the issue is he plays on the
Of pure
Titans.
muscle.
When your running back is a steel I-beam that just runs through your line, then yeah, it's not real shocking that he's gonna.
There
be
we
good.
go.
Attaboy, Purdy.
I was
Yeah,
just about to say we haven't seen a whole lot of Chubba running, intentional running, I should say, and I don't even think that was intentional. That was probably a pass first before it was a draw.
I couldn't tell if it was a draw or not.
It
Yeah.
looked like it might have been a draw, but with the fact that Johnson came through, I was one. Well, no, based on the fact that
he-
that might have
he,
been a pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I thought he was the check down guy.
we're in Iowa territory.
That developed too long.
Just barely.
Just barely. Still counts.
I think we've only seen it one time, but I'm curious to see if
Whatever is flying in the stands needs to stop.
I know.
I know I hate it.
It's like a flag every time.
All right, yeah, just run it down to the fourth.
Right. 15 minutes left to decide our fate, boys. Are you hanging on to your butts?
Wouldn't want it any other way. Well, I take that back. I would actually prefer to be
All
like undefeated.
Bathroom
right
break.
now,
I will be right back.
One more quarter of a Big Ten West game.
R.I.P.
Oh, I'm gonna miss this stupid, silly division.
And we're losing the Big Ten West and Pac-12 after dark, and that's just it hurts.
Hurts a lot. Oh, one more quarter to decide our fate.
I mean, just got to keep doing what we've been doing. Just little sustained drives on offense, and then defense just got to keep on keeping on. And it's good that
Right.
the offense is actually like sustaining something, giving the defense a little bit of a breather, so it's not just 3 and out after 3 and out.
It helps. God. I just feel like a field goal on this drive is huge.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're going to be kicking into the wind, so you got to get it close. That's the
Yeah.
issue.
Yep. Which
And
I mean, if
drilled
we wanted
he drilled
to just
that
add
44
an
yarder.
extra, mm-hmm.
But like I had said in the pregame, that the scribes on the field were watching Alvano kick 30 from the 30-yard line into the wind, and they were still falling short. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Be a real shame if we just had a nice sustained touchdown drive. Took off like another 7-8 minutes off the clock or something.
Mm-hmm.
Be a real shame.
Nate, you keep using that word. I don't know if you know what it means.
What do you mean?
Oh man.
Well, if there was ever a time for Matt Rule's identity of winning the fourth quarter to help out, that would be a great time for that to start.
I guess since we didn't see obviously the broadcast video, Iowa did win the toss, but they took the ball to start the game. Probably so they get the wind in the fourth, would be my guess.
Interesting.
Bold.
Well, with special teams winning them games, I don't blame them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see how the fourth quarter shakes out here.
Oh, a touchdown would be nice. Oh God, yeah, I'm nervy.
Come on, Nebby.
Okay,
I'm fine with that. And there's Fedoni.
third
Fedoni.
manageable. It's probably 3rd and 6. Boy, they've been spotting it all day. Instead of 3rd and 5, but
Send help.
3rd and 7.
help.
Wow.
I thought that was at least a 5-yard play.
Well, I don't know what second down was after that first run. That might have been 2nd and 11 or 2nd and 12.
Oh, that's a good point.
Seven yards, guys. 7 yards. Take off. No!
What happened?
That was the worst thing that could have happened.
Did he just like drop the ball on his own?
They're saying he's down. They're saying he's down. Oh, my God. Oh, he probably had at least close to the first. He just straight dropped
He
it.
literally just tossed that thing out.
Wow.
Oh, he would have been so close.
He would have been super close or had the first. Oh, my God. That's huge to get that back, because now you can punt it.
Thank God.
Hey, guys, we finally got a ball to bounce our way.
How the hell did Billy Kemp? Oh my God! How did
Honestly,
you get that ball back?
like this sounds stupid, but like that's the way.
Are they trying to kick it?
No.
What?
You gotta
Wait,
call a
are they
timeout.
3
against the wind?
seconds.
There's no way they're trying to kick that into the wind, right?
Dude, that's gonna be that's gonna be such a long field goal.
Into the wind. There's no way they're kicking it. Maybe they're just trying to get Iowa to go offside. I don't know.
What?
I'm confused.
That is such a. Oh my gosh.
I don't love that we had to use a timeout there either.
No, that was absolutely. Even if you try to get them offside, like, why waste the timeout on that now?
Yep.
Should have just taken the delay and then gone and just punted it.
Why do you think even with you probably don't need the delay with this wind?
Well, no, I'm just saying to keep the timeout.
You could fake snap it here too, out of a field. Like, you don't need to fake an offside on a field goal. You could still try to get him to jump on a punt. To over his head. There we go.
Good.
There we
love
go,
that.
Bushini.
Oh.
Hell of a time to have your first one like that this year. Absolutely. Excellent. Phelan Stanford right there.
Wait, guys, did you see Abby's comment?
Safeties
are fine. She does that every single time.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe there was something to it here. I'm like, guys, no way. Because I made the joke earlier. I was like, this could still be an under game if we somehow get 2 safeties. Thought for 2 seconds maybe she knew something that we didn't. And I was about to be.
Man,
I was about
does
to
he even
jump
have
out
the
of my
first
chair.
down? That's what I'm going to go back to. It's like, he would have been super close. I still don't. I like the punt, but I still don't agree wasting the timeout for that, though. That was, you can still try to get them to go offsides off a fake punt snap, and what happens? You're 5 yards back. Now, granted, there's no guarantee Bushidi does that again, but
I was going to say, if we have to punt again, I'm betting it won't be that nice.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you have to go 5 yards back because you take the delay a game instead of wasting a timeout, just to try to get them offside, but you don't need to do it out of the field goal, though.
Yeah.
What, Abby? Safety? I mean, yeah, safeties are funny, but I know that's what you do every single time, and it happens to work out, so I'm hoping you're right this time.
I mean, I would take
They
it.
are down at the 1 yard line.
That was a great punt. Like,
Yep.
out of all the times to show up with a punt, that was it.
All right, Memorial, get loud.
Please? Please?
Be real fucking shame.
Do you know how much momentum would swing if we got a freaking safety?
Safety, fumble in the end zone, anything.
What?
Pick 6.
That was worse. That was worse than Chuba's first fumble. At least the first one was explicable. That one was. All right,
10 and
guys,
19,
come on.
that's not the worst stat line I've ever seen.
Come on, Memorial, get loud.
When it comes to Husker quarterbacks, you take what we can get. And 10 of 19 is not awful.
Deacon is still in there. All right.
Here comes Chungus. Dude's got some heft. I
Here's
mean,
the thing. Do you sell out for the run? Or are they smart enough that Nebraska thinks that they do a play action?
come on, Tony White.
Take what the offense gives you. Oh, they're
Yeah.
just tush pushing. Okay.
They're going to give him a
Good
yard.
stop.
I bet they give him a yard.
I'm sure.
Ooh.
Wow. It's generous.
I'm sorry. What? Come on. Man, if we just like get some of that pressure inside and just kill it.
Oh!
No! God dang! That was
would've
so
been
close.
Neat. That would have been real neat.
Could you
I
imagine
know
if that would have like bounced out of the back? What happened?
Dude just
He
got
literally
eaten by
just-
the turf monster.
How? How did he manage to
He was
do
a half
that?
second away. Oh my goodness.
This team, man, this team.
That's all right. That's all right. Just gotta get a stop.
Do it one more
here.
time.
Tackle, please. Thank
Yes.
you. All right.
That was all Bushini. That was all Bushini there.
Punts.
Our pump bros are back. Man, that's
God, how did he pitch that?
that
I have no idea.
sucks.
Oh.
That was super impressive that they were able to get that.
Mhm.
off.
Abby almost got her wish.
Yep.
Hey! I was wishing for it too.
I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but there's still time.
Come on, Dan
You're-
Orlovsky,
you're-
thing, or however you say his last name, Orlovsky. Like step out of bounds real quick.
Oh man, we didn't really.
With the wind.
Pooched it.
Okay. Just get into
Hold on to
positive
the
territory. Or is that Billy? That was Billy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're up there 49.
Okay, come on, guys.
Nice sustained drive, just cruise. Take some time off the clock.
Oh God. Start with great field position. The best they probably have had all day. It's either at the 50 or their own 49. No,
Hey,
Cindy.
do not say
Cindy,
do not
no.
say that.
No, Cindy.
I'm all for free football, but my heart can't take that right now.
I'm all for free football when it's not the Huskers. How about that?
Abby, you were incredibly close to speaking that into existence.
I
You were
was-
probably a couple of inches away from it happening.
I was appreciative of the attempt, at least, to speak into existence. Because if it would have happened, I would be still running around my house just as hyped up as I could be. Like I wouldn't be even in front of the camera.
God, is there a screenshot of how close he was?
Oh, where'd Zach go? We don't know. He just left. He's outside, just freaking outside.
Momentum is absolutely in your
Yeah,
favor,
just
Nebraska.
still running
Come
towards
on.
this day.
Your defense is playing lights out this half.
All
Momentum
right.
is in your favor. Let's go.
I like the what's the word I'm looking for? Positivity there, Jet. Score on this drive. Mark my words. I love it.
Ooh.
I hope so.
Hope so, buddy. I hope so.
He's seen into the future.
I hope he is.
We're actually like 30 minutes behind. The game's been over for.
Bushini, that was huge. That was the best pun of the year.
Yep.
Hey, can we get her as a kicker?
We got all
Alvano's good.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
He was a couple inches from just being down. Oh, man. I don't even know where they're at. I don't know if they marked them at the 49 or 50.
40. I think
Should be
we're at
49.
49.
Our own 49, I
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah, I think we're across the 50, or at least that's where
49.
Right.
it
like.
looked like we should be. Hey, come on. Let's get back to the game, please. I don't care about it.
Thumbs up, man.
Cool,
Proud of
great.
You.
Go to the game. Go to the game. Go. No. Jesus
We're
Christ.
back.
And commercial break.
Oh, God. Is this still
Dude.
part of the commercial break timeout?
Thank you.
Right at the 50.
What?
All right. Well, still the best field position they've had all day.
True, but
Billy. Well,
Play doesn't work.
do
Held
not
on to
like
it.
that.
I get the quick motion, but it doesn't work if nobody blocks.
mhm.
waste this, guys. Don't waste it. Don't waste it.
At least he held on to the ball there.
Yeah, that's what they're going for.
Classic helmet to the football.
Going to draw it out.
What's happening?
What?
The spot?
What? Why?
Well, it's either a yard or it's not a yard.
What? Wait, what?
Targeting for what?
They can't be. If this is targeting,
He led with the crown,
I
but
mean-
not near the head or neck injury, though.
Yeah.
this wasn't a challenge by us, right? This
No.
was just a review from the
No, I
TV.
think
It was
it's
a
just
helmet
like
to the-
booth review.
It was a helmet to the
football.
helmet to the private area. Is what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Which I mean, that should be a a penalty, but there's no rule for it. It's like Draymond kicking people.
I don't think.
Yeah.
God,
or choking out people, whatever
talk,
you
about,
do.
talk about not being ready for that reference. Targeting review.
Man,
I
and
mean,
Rudy
they must-
Gobert still got fined for
It's obviously not against us, but that wasn't anywhere near his head or
Wait,
neck.
wait.
It was just because he led with his helmet,
Yeah,
Oh.
forcible contact with the crown.
Okay.
Yeah.
which I don't think we
Weird.
get
I
the
would've-
yards.
I thought targeting was just if it was the head, because this is.
Yeah, I mean,
I
dude
don't
led
know.
with the
He
crown.
did.
So that
He
makes
did,
sense.
but I mean, that's what. I don't know.
I don't think it's.
I don't
targeting.
love it, but
If this gets called a
I get
targeting,
it.
If this
Obviously,
gets-
we're not rooting for Iowa, but it wasn't near Billy's head or his neck.
well,
It
you
was
just
literal.
know
It was his groin.
if we pull out a win, though. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't think so either. I was gonna say if we would have pulled out the win, that's all we would have heard. Is
I don't think.
first
I don't
game."
think there would have been. I don't know if Nebraska there was no penalties, so you don't get the yards, right? I think there just would have been an ejection.
probably I don't know how they would handle that.
Because it's
Well,
it's not like it was
either
called
way.
a penalty.
God, even
Second
the
and 10.
The TV
Keep
crews
moving.
were like, oh, it should have been a targeting. Like,
I-
what? I don't think so. maybe I don't know the rules, and that is totally fair. I might not, but that doesn't seem right to me.
No, Billy.
That play really has not worked all day. Really has not worked all day.
I thought he caught that.
They're going to
That's
waste
only
a
like
50-yard field
3
position.
yards.
Oh, he did not. Okay, looked like he caught it. I don't like this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that.
You
'Cause
can just get 8 yards.
I guess by the rule of the wording,
Ooh,
Got
that'll
him.
work.
Oh, we got it.
That'll work too.
by the rule of the wording, then that's technically forcible contact with the crown. But it was
I always
Yeah.
thought it was just if it was above the head, though.
or the
sorry,
neck.
Above the shoulder.
Yeah.
Above the shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but you're also not supposed to lead with your freaking
Forehead. Yeah, nice job, Alex.
Bullock.
That was that play. If you remember when they came out of the half against Michigan State, the one that Bullock dropped, it was similar to
Mhm.
that. Made up for it.
Now just keep doing it.
Yep.
I want to say run the ball, but they haven't really ran the ball well all day.
Well, keep trying though.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying give up.
Eventually break.
Or if you're
3-4
expecting to
yards.
run the rest of this, I don't think it's gonna.
Oh
happen.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Unfortunately not.
He's looking at his cards, and they just say Brian's fired after this game. Or well, I guess probably after the bowl game.
Yeah, probably it would be after the bowl game. Funny you should say that, Zach. God, I think you have to at least get this to the 25 to even think about
Think
trying
about
to kick it.
kicking. Yeah.
Emmett should have kept bouncing that outside.
Yeah. Well, I like the play calling at least. I mean,
He broke in. He broke in, and he should have stopped going outside instead of
Mhm.
trying to cut back in.
If we were to kick it from here, what is it? 40 some odd yard field goal?
40 some odd. Well, maybe outside wasn't there.
45.
What I'm saying is he should have still went full sprint ahead.
yeah.
God, if they don't get this, what do you do?
Because we're against the win now too.
I don't know. I would
Yeah.
almost say get 4 or 5 yards and play for 4th and 1.
Mm-hmm. Got
Don't
him!
do that.
Oh, he is in.
You mad about that either?
All right, don't have to worry about it.
Attaboy. Good job, Kemp.
Oh my God, that looked more scary than all the other rollouts.
That was a well thrown ball too.
I was.
Well, if they're going to keep bringing heat, they can't.
I was
Yep.
impressed with this ball.
You got 3
That's
feet.
an
In.
NFL catch.
That's 3 feet.
That was good job, Purdy.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Oh, he made sure he was in. I love that.
He was just showing off there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, now you can think about kicking it. But why do that? Oh,
Yo.
That face masky?
probably not. Not the way these refs
It's a
have
little
called it.
high, but
I was gonna say at least maybe almost a horse collar. I want to see. Yeah, perfect angle.
Yeah,
I need another. I need another view. Yeah, it could have been called.
Ugh.
Eh,
I mean, Purdy was calling for it too.
Jesus.
That's
You gotta-
damn close.
Went with the Draymond hold.
Not our best idea of who we should be going to when it comes to defensive ideas. Frickin' A.
False start.
Probably.
Guys, we were having
Oh,
such a
it's
clean
Ben Hart.
game.
That's 5.
Hey, shut
That's our favorite boy.
Son fired.
Oh, that's 5 yards you absolutely need.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, we were having a clean game though.
That is absolutely
Still.
5 yards you need.
Still, I'm good with. I'm good with.
Shoot.
I'm good with just 3 penalties
Mhm.
so far.
God, that's
So-
huge. That
so
was
game 5.
huge.
Just do the Billy Kemp play again. Bold move there.
I think they're still going to kick it even if they get on it, but
I would. I mean, I think we're close enough that I think Alvano can do it.
Mhm.
that's 5 huge yards.
I like that. 6 first downs this half. My word. Good for them. I just
Yeah, I'd like to see us get like 5-6 yards here.
I just want to be shocked by a play. Like right now would be the time to do it. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Screenplay is not it.
And
3rd and 12 screenplay is not it.
I don't feel great about this field goal.
I do. I trust Alvano. Our mega leg
I haven't
boy.
seen it. I haven't seen an updated. I'm sure the weather forecast hasn't changed. I'm curious what the wind speeds are looking like. Come on, Alvano. Another 44-yard attempt.
Ooh. I feel
Not
less
even
than
a
that
chance.
now.
Oh, had the leg at least.
No. Yeah.
Shoot.
Did it get tipped?
Shoot, shoot,
No.
shoot, 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 shoot,
He
shoot,
just
shoot.
hung it left.
Ryan in the club right now.
Lord. 5 minutes left with the win for Iowa. Great. I know how. Yep. This is where it's gonna go.
Red Bull is powering me. I got a nice hour and a half of sleep before going into this, so we're firing on all cylinders right now.
Oh.
Well, I mean, the good news is defense should be fresh.
We're tired of it too, Abby.
It is
Heard.
on them.
You know,
They haven't been able to run the ball. That's
remember when I said that we're due for a turnover?
Yep.
Time to
that would be
manifest.
great.
Time to
That is what I was
manifest
thinking.
turnover vibes.
Iowa is making us pass the ball, which is something we haven't been able to rely on consistently all year. And it's worked out better than not for us today, but yeah.
Well, I mean that penalty honestly killed the drive.
Hurts. You can't give Iowa free yards.
Yeah.
Huge offensive drive here. For, I guess, defensive drive, I should say.
Oh man.
Well, this is where we see what we're made of. I mean,
Time to see how our resolve is.
yeah. This is, season defining right here. I'm addicted to the pain.
These commercial breaks are going to kill me.
I'd like to be addicted to the happy feelings, actually. Be a real shame if we just won and didn't stop winning after that.
Does the defense have another 3 and out in them?
Bit cold for that, fellas.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, are you ahead of us, by the way? I was going to ask you that.
No? I don't think so.
No.
I thought it was with you guys.
No, I was going to say initially, I just didn't know if somehow your stream got kicked ahead a little bit. They're just getting ready to start the playoff here.
Yeah, I say they are just snapped now.
Oh yeah, you're a little ahead of me then.
Yeah.
I don't.
All right.
I do not like that at all.
No flag. 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 All right. Good job.
That's a big hat.
Good defensive coverage.
Yeah.
No flag. No flag. They haven't been calling it. That was 100%.
That was
100% defensive holding.
Yeah. That,
they haven't called it They haven't called anything all day. That should be correct.
Refs giveth and refs taketh.
They have been letting the boys play. Wait, what?
Well, Newsom was the one on coverage. Probably just how hard he hit, maybe. That was 100% defensive holding.
I'll bet. Just a little bit. What the refs didn't see won't hurt us. Jesus.
That's not even his jersey. That's what's ever inside his jersey.
Yeah, it's like a neck gaiter or something.
That's pretty impressive to grab that.
Maybe the refs decided that ball was.
Is that considered like a necklace where it's not part of the uniform? But hair is part of the uniform, so.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'd be okay then.
At least in the NFL, it is.
All right.
Yeah, you can tackle people by like their dreadlocks or their hair in the NFL, and it's part of the uniform. So
that's what you meant by that. Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't know if they consider that like a part of the uniform.
Right. I see what you mean.
If it's something like inside the jersey.
All righty.
Come on, dudes. Of course, I assume if we stop them here, they're still going to try to go. Well, maybe not. Come on. Get the stop.
Shovel pass.
They got it though. But we stopped them pretty quick, even though they got the first. So
God, we need some negative yards. Do you have to get some sort of negative yardage play?
I just would love to see I would love to see a turnover.
Mhm.
We just need one bounce.
Uh-huh.
Go our way.
First down this. My God.
That'll work.
There we go. What did I just say?
Hey,
You need a negative yard.
I will take that.
I just say you need some negative yards.
Man. Rule just looks calm and collected, like he knows
Yep.
something we don't know. I love it. He's like, I've been waiting to break out the whole when we go to the end, like if we get the ball back, it's just gonna be nothing but option plays the whole time. That's the drive he wants to run.
Passing. Now, do you put a spy on Deacon? No.
No.
Get him. Ugh.
I don't know, Andy. Do you put a spy on Kirk Cousins?
No, but then you regret it when it does happen.
So we got 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 4. Okay.
Yeah, then you look like a fool when he does break one off, and you're like, well, crap.
Come on, get a stop.
It's about the same when Danny Dimes breaks a big run.
Oh, God.
He can't do that this year. He broke.
Yeah, I know.
Flashbacks. Oh, that would have been cool to bite on. That.
It's all right. Good defense.
Good stop.
Good job, Tommy.
You know what? I agree. Would have been awesome with a pick right there. But
I'll
you
take
definitely take the stop.
Yep. Oh, he had the beat on it too.
Damn it. I do appreciate that he just went. Well, he did, but I think the way he was stood up there, I don't think would have been very good.
Tommy's made 2 big pass breakups this half. 2 big ones.
He's totally due for a much better. He's due for like an interception.
All right. Another one of them 90-yard drives. Redemption for Maryland, buddies.
Hold on to your butts.
Oh my God.
Who's stressed? I'm stressed. Well, the thing is, we still have 2 timeouts, so we can stop the clock a bit. We don't have to run huge hurry up just yet, but starting out with the 12-yard line, we're going to need to get, oh, man, how... Where are you comfortable kicking Alvano?
Well, that same spot, he had the distance. It was just the accuracy.
Yeah. I think with the wind, though, you have to get closer. I think we have to at least.
Yeah. Obviously, I would like closer, but it's not like, he missed it short. I mean, he still missed that in the middle of the upright. So,
yeah,
he had the leg for it. It was just obviously not accurate from the start. I think if you get to that spot again, that you give yourself a chance. Yeah, it'd be one thing if he missed it well short or didn't even make it there, but I mean, he just straight missed it immediately.
Yep,
it was kind of like how Ohio State missed their field goal last year in the playoff. I mean, that kick never had a shot.
Yeah,
that was left and left the entire way.
Jets got trust in Big Chubba. I love it.
Yeah, we all should.
I'll admit, I feel the most confident right now with him in at quarterback. That's not saying a whole hell of a lot, but it's saying at least something. I'm going to be honest, though. Before they get back to the game, I am impressed with how Nebraska's been playing otherwise. Regardless of outcome, they've played a really good game today.
Yeah, I mean,
for the most part,
turnover is still gonna haunt us. But,
Yeah, like that kick. I mean, he had the distance on it.
he did.
Mhm.
Just was not close. But if you can get to the same spot again, the
That's right,
issue
because
is
he's gonna redeem
you have a
himself.
lot of
After we drive
field to drive in.
Jabba!
Get out of
Cameraman.
bounds.
Out of
Or,
bounds.
he's in a bounds. He's in bounds. Gotta go.
2-minute warning.
Gotta go. Yeah, I wish.
And we only have 2 timeouts.
In bounds. Well, clock stops
Yeah,
after a
it's false
first
start.
down. They bid on the Iowa line.
Yep.
I'll start.
Mm-hmm. Iowa line shifted.
Sure.
And our line bit to it.
Yep.
Come on.
Hard.
We just snapped it at the same time. It wouldn't have mattered.
Mhm.
Yeah, 2nd and 6 is still manageable though.
Mhm. We just wanted to stop the clock.
Not
Yeah,
the
that's what we were
smartest-
going for.
Not the smartest way to do it.
What are we doing?
I don't know what's happening. Are they trying to review the previous play?
What's under review?
I think the
They're
previous
reviewing
play,
the first down play.
which then negates the penalty if it is a first down. Right.
So we're challenging it?
Somebody is. Obviously, well, it has to be us. It wouldn't be Iowa.
Huh. I mean, yeah, it looks like a first down to me.
Yeah.
That's where the ball is. It looks, if it's
What do you-
not, it's real damn close.
Yeah.
Right.
He's not down there.
He's
The ball's forward. Uh,
Boo. Yeah, that.
I could see this going both ways. I could see them saying it stands. I could see them. He's short. Yeah, that knee hit first. He's short.
I didn't see the knee from the other angle. That's short.
So then now, if he is short, does that play even count?
Well, I figured that even with the penalty, like no play was technically run, but that was the second
But
down
they-
attempt. You would think that would be enough to negate the. Is the booth reviewing this, or did somebody challenge? Did we answer that already?
We did,
Nebraska challenged it. Okay,
which we're gonna lose it.
and we're going to be with.
And I don't have any faith that they'll give it to us.
that's
I have
gonna-
no faith. Yeah, that's a lost timeout.
That's gonna lose a timeout on that.
I guess if we don't get it,
Hello. Hey, no, come here. Hey, come here.
Yep.
Come in. Hey.
and the false start does count. So does it not count if they got the first down then?
I would
Or would it
imagine
still
it would
count?
just go to like 1st and 15.
We should lose a timeout,
Got
should
that.
we not?
Shh, don't tell him, Andy. Damn. They took it away.
There it is.
There it
Yeah,
is.
they just took it off.
Well, that is really going to be crucial here.
I don't like the challenge there, to be honest. I guess I see
Yeah,
why they
yeah.
might have done it, but I don't know. You didn't need it.
That's huge. That is huge.
Mhm.
That is huge. Oh, they have to get this first down. Obviously, to keep the drive alive, but like you can't give Iowa any time left with their timeouts.
Ooh, I like that play.
Okay. Clock stops. Clock
play.
stops. You can go up. You can go up.
Good job,
There
Coleman.
we go.
Malachi stepping
That
up.
helps. That helps give Iowa less chances to get the ball back. It's at least 3 more plays you get to run.
Come on, guys. Got to move.
That was a weird looking pass.
Caught it though.
Hey.
No.
Hey, dang it.
And now Billy's hurt.
Uh,
Yeah, that's definitely not a catch.
well, I don't
No.
I don't know. They
I don't
gave
know.
it to State,
Michigan State. Thank you, Zach.
Yeah.
but I mean, this is Nebraska. They won't give us that. We know that.
Middle of the field's kind of been open all game. Think you can try to keep hitting that?
Just got to give Chubb a time.
Because the Fleeks one was over the middle. Malachi was over the middle. I've been open
Man, they
all
are being
game.
very generous with the field goal line. Did you guys see that?
Yeah. There's
It was-
Fidone, but clock runs. So
It
that gives
was
you a
just
3rd
like-
and 4, though.
Sorry.
It gives you 3rd and 4. Why is the clock stopped? Iowa
on,
call timeout?
come
Okay. I was like, the clock stopped. So I was like, what?
Got to get at least 3 here.
It is not 3rd and 10.
Fidone was there. No.
Shoot. All 3
Oh.
timeouts left. So the clock just never ran.
So then do they just chunk some time
There
off?
should be a lot of time off of that.
So it should be under a minute, right?
At least it should be at least like 5 seconds.
Of course,
Cheated.
they're
This
not
has
going to review it, but
This has to be your best punt. That has to be your second best punt of the day.
I was gonna say I don't know if he's gonna beat,
well,
he's gonna beat that other punt, but I know what you mean.
that's not it.
under a minute, and they have all 3 timeouts.
Should be at like 45 seconds, but
Shoot.
No, don't like that. I really don't want to watch these.
I've been at all those games.
well,
I guess.
lean on the defense.
Man, we just need some like miracle turnover or something here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Good start.
I mean-
Good start. Good start. Good start. Good start. Fu Manchu.
He's gonna have to keep like going into next year if we pull this out. He's gonna have to have that cut every game.
Fine by me. Make him fumble it.
Get him! Get him! Yeah!
Oh, I thought
That's
he
huge.
did. Dang.
That's huge, though.
That is big.
Did we call timeout?
Yeah.
We did.
Interesting.
Which Iowa is just probably going to run it and go to overtime. So then,
Mhm.
what's that realistically get you? 10
Maybe
seconds?
that's what he was going for.
Well, unless Iowa gets the first down, I'm going to guess they're going to run, go to overtime now.
I just
But
I thought he
can get
dropped
the ball back with 10 seconds, if that.
Mhm.
third and 12.
I will be very interested to see what they run. If they just run it. Well, no. Iowa called the timeout? Who called the
they did.
timeout?
Wait.
Yeah, Iowa did, it looks like.
Oh, weird. Because
They showed
definitely
Rule.
flashed it with us. Yeah.
They definitely showed a rule.
Abby.
Abby, what happened?
Oh God.
the sack?
No. What's
Was that the sack? Was there another sack? Abby. I can tell you're probably not at the game anymore. You're
Stress.
commenting.
Abby? Like we keep saying that. Like we keep saying that. Oh God, Jensen, something too.
Oh God. Oh no.
Why are we behind? Why did we have to be behind?
I'm sorry. I know it's my fault.
Ooh! Ooh!
Oh!
Oh!
Tommy finally got one!
Flag.
No.
Please be holding or blocking the back or something. Decline it. Unless it's on Iowa, then accept it.
Wait. They said it might be a hold on Nebraska on the return, which means we still get the ball. Which sucks,
Sorry.
but
If it's on the return, that's fine.
That's fine. Oh.
Oh, shit, that kind of hurts, though. That's 10 less yards. Now you're at the 40.
can we see it?
Tommy
okay, here we go.
gets it.
Who did they say?
It was
on?
during the return, though.
Yeah.
So wherever Tommy goes out, just take 10 yards off that.
Who was the hold on, though?
Right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I probably should have backed away when I was yelling into the mic. Sorry to everybody's volumes.
I'm 99%
I'm
sure I
not.
yelled too. So you know, this
This
is what we
you
live
signed up
for.
Where are they
This
at?
is what we live for.
I'm turning. I'm not looking at the
Oh,
comments anymore.
Geez, that's not a good. Yeah, I was gonna say, stop spoiling it.
That was actually a good spoil, though. Get out of bounds.
That was stressful.
I'm not looking at the. I
For
turned
3
the
yards.
comments off. I'm not looking at it.
Don't worry, I'm still looking at your comments, guys.
I would suggest you two do the same so we don't get it ruined. Just turn it to private chat so that way you don't have to look at it.
I'm a man of the people.
We love our followers.
We love it, but this is too close. This is too close to not get spoiled.
Right. I gotta turn this up a little bit. I gotta get into the zone.
Yeah, I can hear the volume through your TV,
Yeah.
through your
Okay.
audio, so that's good.
Oh no.
Timeout. Well, thank God we had a timeout to spare.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oops, sorry for the cussing. I tried my best to avoid, but
Jeez.
Yeah. Geez, Andy, get us kicked off the air. God dang.
You-
it'd
you
be real nice if
cannot
we still had
afford
another
that.
Timeout from the challenge.
yeah, but in that situation, you have to know you have to get the play in. You can't be wasting your time out on that
Yeah.
because you can't get the play in. Like you have to situational coaching.
That's all right. Uncle Matt is still cool, calm, and collected for the most part. He's got faith.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah, not now. We're busy.
Doing it live.
Desconfiança.
Oh boy! Wow, I hate that
Uh-oh. Not a fan.
a lot more than I
Not
liked
a
the other
fan.
one.
Who was he
That
throwing
was-
it to?
That was the worst thing that we could have had.
Who was he throwing that to? That was a lineman. How do you not see him?
That was straight in
I think it
front
was-
of him.
I think he was trying to get it over the middle, wasn't
Yeah, he's trying to
I
get
That was a
didn't see it.
linebacker.
he? Yeah,
He didn't
him.
even see.
Bullet.
He didn't see him, and he was looking right at him.
No.
Man.
Brutal.
Please don't
Something,
let this
something
be how it happens.
Nebraskabilities.
No, I don't want that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh, tackle him.
Oh
We
no.
lost.
Oh no.
Game's over.
Wow. That's
Oh no. Well, I mean, maybe we can do that block kick again. Yeah.
well.
Been a good season.
Oh, come
Man.
on. I'm just waiting for like my little ESPN notification on my phone to come up. I'm sure it'll happen.
Well,
They would have had. So they just said on TV that if they would have ran the clock when they were supposed to, it would have been 12 seconds off the clock.
yep.
Season's over.
Weird. Real weird. What a way to end it, too.
What the hell? Well, I see that I have a notification from ESPN. I think I know what that is.
Overtime.
I hope so. One more block. That'd be cool, but I.
Walk it off, baby.
And the under hits. Damn.
Had the score right, just the wrong team.
Well, congrats on your Super Bowl, Iowa. Damn. Damn.
Well, good news is volleyball plays soon. And they're better at doing things than football team is. So soccer also playing this afternoon. Women's soccer
Oh, come on.
in the Elite Eight against Stanford. So we've got that going for us.
3 straight games of mismanagement on coaching. 3 absolute mismanaged games at the end.
I still don't understand the challenge call. I do not.
Yeah.
Rule is going to have a lot of answers to listen to. 3 straight games where they mismanaged the end of game drives.
Well, we'll see. We'll wait a little bit and see if anybody actually wants to. I don't even know if I want to discuss this much more, but I suppose we'll be fans of the people.
Yeah.
Come
4
on.
games in a row where
We had so
lost
many
it
chances.
ourselves.
We had so many chances to put something together and go bowling.
Yeah, we had the entire month of November to figure it out. And we just did not.
Damn.
I mean,
Well,
there's
if
something to
anybody...
be said for progress being made. We're close in a lot of these games. Just gotta get out of our own way at some point, which I'm not confident will ever happen, but
that was a dumb.
I can see where people would be optimistic.
They were 5-3 and lost 4 straight. All games they really should have won.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Whatever.
Man.
They've been really resilient and find this way tonight. Herkick gets a pick. It's crazy. A defense line gets a pick, and then some guy comes out and kicks a field goal. So it's kind of represented this team somehow, some way. We've won 10 games, and it's pretty good.
I know you're emotional right now. You all have been through a lot this year. How much does this win mean to you?
They don't mean a lot, you know that. I mean, you grew up in the profession, so it's hard to win first. It's just it speaks to the kind of kids we have. These guys are really
Lame. Don't like it.
They care about each other, so it's really it's just special.
How close do you be watching that Michigan-Ohio State game tomorrow?
RUFF.
So normally I would, but a little vested interest this time. I know we're going to be good. I know that.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Hey, I turned 30 this next week. Thank you. I don't know who Paul is, but
I don't know either.
Four losses now, one possession games, and they are not bowl eligible.
damn.
Well, a lot to work on, a lot to figure out.
I don't know. I don't know if Ty Robinson, if he doesn't try to jump over a player, he doesn't even take time to get a hand up.
Mm-hmm.
Probably should have just went straight up.
To be for that young man. It's what makes college football so great on so many levels. Kirk Ferentz described the whole thing. Defensive lineman with a pick.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Paul. We're getting rid of you.
It reminds you of almost all the games we've seen from both these teams. Finds a way to win these game plays. For Ross Tucker,
Diabetic Harry Potter. That's a new one.
Yeah, no doubt.
Interesting.
That is.
Sorry, bud.
I'll take it as a compliment.
I mean, Harry Potter was kind of cool, dude.
Yeah, he just doesn't see the runs. I'm not holding it up again. I don't have the energy to right now.
Well, we've got we got a lot to build on for next year, I think. I mean, I'm trying to-
He's got a lot to answer on the staff. I know that.
trying to keep positive as much as I can, but yeah.
Like I said, it's we were anticipating a lot worse this season, so
It sucks that it came
get-
down the way that it did, but at
Mhm.
least the team was always in the outside of Michigan. They were always in the game, or they pulled out the wins. So I
Mhm.
mean, there's a lot to be proud of with the team. I think. I don't think this is a year that they can. There's nothing. It's not. It is by far not the worst year we've ever had, and
Mhm.
there's a lot of positive things. The problem is that it just doesn't show on the win-loss column.
Yep.
Oh,
Now it's just seeing who's back next year and who we can pull in to kind of fill in some of those gaps, I guess.
Now our off season begins. Now we get to do all the following of transfer portal QBs and is Tony White
Mhm.
going to be here next year and all
Yep.
that stuff. So,
Yep.
well, all things considered, that was a pretty successful stream.
Yeah.
We've got, I guess we've probably got one more episode that we have to record just for the end of the year,
Mhm.
I guess.
yeah, at some point.
But that we might wait and see. I'm sure it'll be next week, but all right. Well,
0-4 in November. That is.
that's rough.
Oh, God.
Flipped the
That is-
script from October.
That is rough.
Not ideal.
That's pretty hard to do. Man.
We were in it. We were, and we knew they were all easily winnable and easily losable games down the
Mhm.
stretch. So
That is 3 straight games where
they just
mismanaged at the end from coaching. Honestly, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that Chuba pass. Like, I don't. Do you play for overtime knowing what happened last week? But I mean, obviously now hindsight, yeah, they obviously take that and just run out the clock.
Yeah, I that's just kind of poor execution on Chubb's part. And
Yeah, I think we would have had a chance
not
had that
being
ball
quite
gone
used to
far
him.
enough. We would have had a chance to go for a field goal, or at
Mhm.
least get to where we could at least try it and then play for overtime. Like, yeah, playing for overtime
Right.
might have been our.
Mhm.
But I think our defense was playing well enough that going for overtime wasn't the worst idea in the world.
Yeah, I agree.
But coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Hindsight's
Lots
2020.
of here, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the crappy part.
The worst part is that I thought the play call there before Chuba threw the interception was actually a good one. It just because Bullock was open, it just
Mhm.
didn't get there. I will say that second half play calling, still some questions, but it seemed a lot better
Mhm.
down the stretch. So
Yep.
maybe there's some positives to come out of this yet. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, next
Something
year's a
needs
new
to change
year.
on the, obviously, a new QB and a new
Mhm.
offensive whatever, but I mean, Rule just has to. He's got to figure out something with managing those games. 'Cause that was that was 3 bad losses.
Thanks, Haley. I just now noticed that you commented. Sorry. She probably turned us off already. You can pass that on for me, Andy. Well, I don't see. Doesn't look like anybody's gonna join up with us live, so that's probably okay. I don't think anybody really wants to talk about that after that showing. So, all right. Any last minute thoughts, boys?
Nope, we'll figure out a time to do whatever we need to do to our last season wrap up, and then might be it for the end after the one last episode.
Well, until next year.
Oklahoma currently has 69 points, so
Nice.
there's that going for him.
All right. Well, that was fun. Well, for the most part.
Mhm.
Coming out with a win would have been great, but fun live stream, all said. Love the conversations. So,
Yep.
all right, guys.
Just a lot of things, but yeah, we'll. I'm sure we'll go over it once we take a few days to digest it all and see what happens.
Well, and we might hear some news here in the next couple days too that really changes how the last part is. So.
Gonna be another long off season again.
Yep.
Not one that ends on a positive note, but
yeah.
It'll.
Well, as always, I guess thank you for tuning in. If you tuned in, we'll see you next week, hopefully, or somewhere in our next episode, like we said, and leave you with
thanks
the
to everybody
old,
that tuned in.
leave you with
Yeah,
the
we
old.
appreciate y'all.
If it's a possibility, it's a Nebraskability. Bye, guys.